You hit the start button.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. We are here every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, you can watch it on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on Drive-Thru-RPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. With all that good stuff out of the way, let's get into the game. So, last time was largely downtime. You guys were mustering some units. You got some artillery, some aerial units added to your military. You guys talked with Maria and got messages from a Taurus, just check-ins. Furthermore, there was a Senate announcement where a Taurus said that he was making an army of constructs and was conscripting Aloran citizens to contribute to the war effort. So that was a thing that started happening last session.
We can do it, Rosie the Riveter.
We can do it. We can build it. We need every able-bodied citizen. And you also did some shopping, as we can see. You got some healing gems. You got some expensive scrolls. You got some, I guess, oil of slipperiness and a bunch of other stuff. Potions of growth, greater invisibility, scrolls of blur, scrolls of haste, plenty of stuff.
Potion of growth? What?
Everybody gets a potion of growth. It's sold for cheap.
Yes.
We got some knockoff Viagra? What?
Well, that's only if you don't drink it, but apply it. And at the very end of last... Well, there was a lot going on. I think Zumasu last time was just like, oh, I'm going to shop from the vendors, because they have stuff that's like always available. The other thing that happened at the very end of last session was there was a sudden announcement from Allure that they have declared that Zumasu is a deserter, and they are no longer allied with Galestone. So...
Not technically unwrong.
Well, he declared he was alive, and, well, he's supposed to be in the military, and he's not. So that's a problem for Allure. Or at least they've decided it's now a problem. So, this is going to be the start of intrigue. You won't be able to do any domain actions or stronghold actions, like anything like that this week. You can't focus either. You can do player actions, you can continue to work on your wands and stuff, and we can do, like, upkeep things. But otherwise, it's going to begin intrigue. So, I'm gonna start... let's let's do our spellcasting first. So, divination. What do you guys want to
Okay.
divine?
Well, we gotta go to the dungeon, right? So I'd say like and divination is the open-ended question, right?
I believe that's ask one question about the next 7 days. Yes.
Okay.
So that's the protection one that you usually do?
Yeah, that's the one that I start with.
But the end of this week is when you guys are gonna need to intercept the crime Bible.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
known information.
Yeah, so on our mission to obtain the crime Bible, air quotes, what is the most important threat that we need to watch out for?
Important threat.
Give us spoilers. That's what I'm saying.
I might need a bit of time to think on that. Can
Yeah, okay,
you
we'll-
come up with the commune questions?
I got one. It's the normal one. Is there a spy in Galestone?
Actually, it's very relevant
it's,
now.
It's useful
love
given
that
everything
one.
that's been happening.
Okay, hold on. The most important threat that you will face in intercepting the crime Bible. You receive an omen that is, as you're waiting and watching for something of significance.
It's loading.
Yeah, you see two dragonflies chasing each other in the brush, in the vineyards where you guys are hanging out. You presume this to be two members of the Court of Dragonflies are going to intercept you inside of the place where the crime Bible is going to be.
All right, so we're
Time
gonna
to
have to
fight
face
some elves.
a duo enemy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the twins.
The fact that it's not just one probably means that it's not a Taurus. But, could be. Anyway, is there a spy in Galestone?
Enemy spy.
An enemy spy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, there
plenty of
is.
spies.
You know her. You love her. It's Clearthorn. Is there a spy in Galestone? Gee willikers. I'm going to say yes.
It took them a week to get a spy in here? Damn, they're good.
I mean, that's how they probably started double checking shit to see what we were doing. Okay, now we gotta look for a spy.
No, because we've
Um,
been asking for weeks and there's been no.
Yeah, so they just got here.
Okay, so
Who
we
got here
gotta-
recently?
Yeah,
Got
so
two
we
more
gotta figure-
questions. Commune.
Okay. It's a yes or no question. So, our I guess our biggest population is currently dwarves, right? Like, what is their population makeup?
Kind of spread out, isn't it?
It is a bit spread out. You have 3 dwarf units, but there's plenty of other units. There's Yuan-Ti, there's humans and half-elves, there's lizard folk, apparently.
Okay, because my logic is this: what if we ask something that's like divide up the potential pool of to be like 50-50? So it's like, are the spy like male or female, or like some kind of distributing thing? You know those puzzles where like you need to determine something, but
guess
you
who?
only have 3 choices. Like any kind of distributing factors I think of.
Yeah.
I guess who? Yeah, I guess that'd be fine. I mean, male or female is enough to split it up pretty hard from
Well,
the get-go.
okay,
but
we asked if there's a spy, right? So the answer was yes. We don't know if how many spies though.
that's fair.
Right.
Okay, so I guess the second question is
Is there more than one?
no, because that doesn't really give us
There's a
okay.
way to ask it to get that info at the same time.
I guess if we gotta ask if it's a solo operative, then yeah, I guess. Do you want to ask if it's just one?
Sure. I figured you could ask it in a more clever way, but yeah. Is there more than one?
Okay, is it just a single agent?
Yes.
Okay.
See? Look at that. That's not bad.
Okay, in that case, we asked. I guess the final question should be: is it male or female?
Well,
Is
it
that-
has to be a yes or no.
Well, okay, is the spy a male? Yeah. You didn't expect this, did you? Hey, this is what you get for making the gender
I was gonna say,
identified.
non-binary still would equal no.
Let me roll
true.
randomly
If they're a
on a
changeling,
D8
then it's
to
probably
see.
gonna be a no.
I'm gonna say
What if you get a spy that's a snail? It's a hermaphrodite. We didn't,
Also,
we didn't-
no.
we
Because
didn't
you
see
asked
this
it's
a
a
snail.
fungus. I'm going to
Concept
say
now?
I'm going to say that it is unclear.
It's a robot. It's a robot.
That's the answer. Or do we
You
need
receive an omen that you interpret to mean that gender is not important to the spy.
It's
it's
important.
the stupid transforming person.
Changeling.
Yes. God
Oh.
damn it. That's
Okay.
But I could
difficult
still
to find.
tell who they are if
Yeah, you
I
can
get
see.
close
If
enough.
you can get close enough to them, yeah. You'd
This
have
is
to
the whole-
inspect everybody in Galestone, or at least
Yeah,
people in
that's a
relevant
pain.
areas.
I mean, we still have a week, right?
I'll
she
do
can,
that.
She can totally do that.
Mm.
At least double check all the retainers to make sure their retainers haven't been replaced. That's the key thing. So the main thing would be just double checking everybody in charge at least is
Just have
replaced.
just have like private meetings where you're going over all of the things that we need to do in Galestone, so that it's not suspicious. And
Actually,
Exactly.
Actually, we
Meetings.
should just bring them all together because we're gonna do a staff meeting anyway, probably. So
Yeah.
let's just do that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do a staff meeting because we're going to tell them what we're going to do and just double check everybody because anybody relevant will be there to double check.
Okay. So you do a staff meeting at some point during this this week. Yeah.
Starting on Wednesday.
You alert them to the fact that the Court of Dragonflies has started moving against you, and that we need to, activate the stronghold and start doing shit against them back, or at least keeping your own defenses. As you look carefully around the room, you don't sense that any of your retainers are shapeshifters, Boomcrash. You use your witch sight and you're unable to find that any of them are betrayers.
Okay.
Can you remind me of your witch sight and how that works? It just sees through illusions, right? Or does it see true forms?
You can see the true form of any shape changer or creature concealed by illusion or transmutation magic while the creature is within 30 feet of you and within line of sight.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure what it can see.
Yep.
Okay. But yes, regardless, none of your retainers have are been replaced.
I'm going to say we're going to do this a little carefully because we know that they're onto us now. I say we do scrying run charge in the area, so we're non-detection, and we just do use detect magic search around the area to see if there's nothing else like bugged or sending stone or something that isn't something identified.
And
So I
then
just wanna
maybe
say, we
slightly
secure
explain
the-
what's going on, so that no one else is confused.
Nah, we just do this first and then we can talk to our retainers.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna do a staff meeting. I'm gonna do a shit ton of magic real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, we just have to prep the area because of the important meeting part.
Also, do you want to let them know about it now because we can trust them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We do all this to
Yeah.
basically then have an open discussion so we don't have to worry about eavesdropping and shit.
Is this about us being enemies of the state now? I had heard about that. I'm a little concerned. I have some concerns anyway. I've been trying to scry on Allure, but perhaps you can enlighten us.
Yeah, so technically, since I was part of the Leaf Crown, they could inscript? What's the word?
Encode?
No, when you conscript.
Oh, conscript.
Conscript. I was
Yeah.
yeah.
By technicality, I was part of the Leaf Crown, part of the Grey Guard division, focused more so on internal affairs sort of stuff and rooting out corruption. That branch basically got taken out once war was declared, and I didn't want to have a part of that, so as you could tell, we kind of went on a little bit of a retreat. The problem is, by being part of the Leaf Crown, they do have the right to conscript me, even though my position technically didn't exist anymore. That's where the sort of issue comes in, whereby technical law, yes.
Okay, I gotta just stop you right there. It's like because at this point, what you're describing is saying that we should just throw you out and this problem will be solved. I'm gonna say this. That's the pretext, but the actual move is done by a tourist because to seize back his assets and to finalize the control over us. So, unfortunately, putting this guy back will not appease Allure. We need to get this infiltration mission done.
The way to get at least on neutral graces again with Allure is to either for one, root out a Taurus to show that like our efforts were to root out corruption, and two, probably deal with the cult to show that we got rid of a threat and are more of an asset to them, even if we don't become allies. So the cult activity and research should still, keep on terms. The somewhat plan to maybe muster the forces of Allure to change their decision to focus on the cult instead would be wonderful. But right now, we're going to talk about the plan to go get the book from a Taurus to see if we can, get him for any of his crimes, which would help us greatly so we wouldn't be under his thumb anymore.
Brienne speaks up. Is there a reason that he's doing this now? Is he onto our plan?
We might have heard that there's a spy in Galestone.
Everybody suddenly looks at each other with concerned glances.
It's none of you.
We did the whole check thing. We checked for bugs in this room, but
That's one of the reasons for all the precautions. And
Also, that's where you're gathered
we've
now. We're
checked all of
testing
you.
to make sure that you are not changeling. It is a changeling that we suspect.
I might be able to fashion a device that can detect changelings, presumably, as long as their flesh is how I think it is, Paranor says.
If you can do that in secret, that might be good. Otherwise,
mean,
all pretending like nothing's wrong is the best option.
Yeah, keep on proceeding as normal. Keep doing the best job that you can. And I also have a way to see the truth of things, so
I can
I'll
try
see
to
if I can find
divine
them.
this answer as well, Urshel says.
And I welcome any insider guidance you can offer.
At this
Thank
point,
you.
I'm going to ask, now that you've had this meeting, we're going to do an espionage check to try to determine who the mole is. This is going to take, if you would like, you can add your proficiency bonus to this if you use this week to aid in this endeavor, which would mean that you won't be able to do things like crafting. So Boomcrash, you
I'm fine
would
with
lose
that.
a week of crafting if you aid.
Oh.
Mal
Would anybody else be able to aid instead?
Mal can also
you want to focus?
aid. Anybody can aid.
Okay.
Boomcrash would be the most effective, and I would grant advantage on this test.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you
Yeah,
wanna
no,
do?
I'll take it. It's
Okay.
the counterspell wand is a super bonus, but we're not going to be able to finish it anytime soon anyway. So
Yeah, not
Okay.
before
I'll take
intrigue.
it.
Yeah, I will be selfish and not assist because my Greater Restoration scroll is just literally a week away from being done.
That's important.
I'm
yeah,
almost
no,
done with
do
my
it.
scroll. Let me make it.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you can add your proficiency bonus to this Boomcrash, +6, and you have advantage, and it's an espionage test, so you have +3, so it's total +9. It will be somewhat difficult, so roll 2d20s.
Wait, me? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it.
You got advantage.
Okay, I'm just going to roll 2d20s and we're going to assume the +9. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so an 18 with the advantage +9 is more than enough to succeed. You take your
not bad,
time
eh?
carefully shadowing some of your retainers, trying to see if anybody's trying to like spy on your retainers specifically, because they have the information that is relevant. Like, nobody's really going to spy on like some random tavern goer. They're probably going to try and get close to you guys or your retainers. In Boomcrash, eventually you do spot that one of the members of the new Griffin Riders that you had conscripted, they are a shapeshifter. They have like the doppelganger sort of flesh underneath them and like bulbous green eyes. They were trying to get close to Yamdal and Grovel, trying to find out military plans and movements of the stronghold. As soon as they notice you looking at them, they quickly try to teleport away.
Counterspell.
That's fair. Make a Arcana check.
Okay.
Sweet, you're rolling well today.
That's pretty good. You prevent the counterspell, and they are forced to run. You have an action
With
to...
my range? Fuck
Yeah.
them.
You have an action to interact. This is going to be like a mini skill challenge. We're going to do 3 checks. You've succeeded the first one.
Are they on the griffin?
Okay.
I don't know.
So they've started to run away from the keep. So I'm. Hold on. I want a gerbil ball, but I want to check and see if I have any better options.
I mean, that's a pretty damn good option.
But if it can teleport,
I guess that's true.
So back up gerbil ball.
Can't teleport. They're dead, and I can speak
Yeah.
with dead.
that's plan B.
They don't have
Guys
to
are
answer
hardcore.
you when they're dead.
I can disguise myself as like a hey, like
Herschel
I'm your
can
boss.
talk to the dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. There's also. Oh, hold on 1 second. What does slow do again?
It halves their movement and reduces the actions they can take.
Okay, let's slow them because I have the wand.
Okay, you pull out your wand of slow and try
We all
to
just
slow.
No,
walk
it's
up to
it's the rod of many parts.
Oh yeah, okay. Then you use the rod that's in your hand at all times, because that's just how you roll. Let's do a.
Her hands are so clammy.
I think it's a wisdom save for slow, but I can't. You can't quote me on that.
Slow is let's see, dex.
It's a wisdom.
Yeah,
is.
wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
it's up at the top. Okay, we'll try it. Oh, I forgot that that's what their name currently is. Okay, they failed.
Gotta get out of here.
Okay, so we're going to count that as a success. They start slowing down. As they start filtering through the crowd, they start causing a bit of chaos, and they toss some fireball beads at some nearby buildings, causing people to scatter. They then turn invisible and then start weeding amongst the people. You have witch sight, so you're able to see them, but they are still trying to hide. You're negating their advantage in doing so. So I'm going to have you make a perception check to try to find them. This will be opposed by their stealth. Thank goodness you negated their advantage. Oh.
Okay, inspiration. Why not use it early? Motherfucker.
Okay. You succeeded at the first 2, which is going to be a partial success. So I'm going to say that the doppelganger escaped, but in their confusion and in the tussle, they did drop an item. It's a sealed scroll in a scroll case. As you open it, you realize that it is the key to their latest cipher.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it, and I'll be pissed off, but I'm gonna take this to Mao immediately.
Okay. Before intrigue starts, I'm going to say that you've subtracted 1 from their communications levels.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Okay, I'm just gonna have to note that. Cool. To note that here. Thank you. Okay. So the doppelganger has been rooted out, at least for now. It seemed like they were escaping Galestone, and chances are they probably aren't going to hang around now that they know that they're able to be found out so quickly.
Yeah.
Alright. Success. Now, that's what Boon Crash was doing this week. What would... Amon's crafting this week. Mao, what are you doing this week? This is... Okay. Yes.
What kind of crime?
I mean, I've already destroyed most of people's, like,
Trust in
homes
you.
to some degree, and trust. So,
You can do crime in the city.
yeah, let's just, like, one day maybe follow Prienne back into the city and try and figure out where she's hiding. That's my crime. My crime is against my own people.
I mean,
Goddamn.
Prienne's hiding with you guys. She, lives at the Galestone Keep.
Oh,
But while
I thought she goes
she's-
back into the city every now and then.
She does, because she's part of your organization.
Yeah.
So she does spy in Allure. You
I could just ask her to go with her.
Yeah.
Just do that. Yeah. Just
You
Yeah,
can
I'll just
also
do that.
interact with people like a normal person.
No.
Yeah, just go on a date with Priyan.
No, I was stupid before. I didn't do things right. I'm just gonna like follow along like a sad dog, and then eventually be like, "Can I come too?"
Yeah. I mean, I saw you back there, but we'll pretend I didn't.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Come
To
on.
crime.
She drops her disguise and resumes her a new disguise of like a vintner's crony or whatever. And then she goes into the sewers, and you follow. And she's on her regular patrol now with the deciphered cipher, and she's trying to figure out the movements of the people again. I'm going to have you do. Would you like to straight up do crime, or would you like to potentially increase your intrigue?
I guess probably more the increase of the intrigue. This feels more like an intelligence kind of situation instead of me stealing from people.
Okay,
Because we're planning to steal a bigger thing later on.
sure. I'm going to have you then do do a similar 3 checks.
Okay.
They're going to be different things. Obviously, I just need to find out where they are. Okay. So I'm going to need you to make a stealth check. Know that you're pretty good at most of these, so this is mostly a formality.
I expect good things and only good things. Where the hell is...
Is Mal? You're in the center.
Yeah, I realize that.
You also have taken a lot of damage on my screen.
Yeah, I'm also at, like, some damage. I don't remember that being like that, so I'm just gonna reset that.
Yeah, go ahead. 27 succeeds. You are able to keep a low profile. As you start breaking into their, like, guard houses and, like, smaller operations there, make a Thieves' Tools check with dexterity. That's probably going to need to be
Isn't
done
that
from
normally
your
just
sheet.
Thieves' Tools?
It's Dexterity Thieves' Tools, yeah. Okay, another success. Easy peasy. And last but not least, we're going to have you do a investigation check.
No. Why?
Because...
No.
Okay. So it's a partial
One of
success.
the 3 skills I'm not good at.
Okay. I'm going to say that you have managed to increase your resources level by 1 by delving into their stuff and basically you've gathered more information for your side, and that by extension will increase your resources. All right. You return with Priyan. Date successful. Zumasu, what are you doing?
I need to kind of fix the whole Lori situation. You know what? I'm gonna do some spying too. I have magic spells to help with this shit.
Right.
I want to hang around and spy on senators and see because we have already seen some of the people from the Court of Dragonflies, right? We kind of know a few of the peeps.
You know, like, a bunch of the peeps, actually.
So I'm gonna just straight up use my invisibility spells, since I have a shit ton of these, in the combination of my disguise stuff, and just basically go around following and see what senators like kind of are turned by the court, like who's buddy with who. And just spend my time just doing that to see like who I gotta like convince on the Senate.
All right.
Who is like an enemy.
I'm gonna... I guess this is gonna be a similar thing to what Mao did then, if you're doing it in a stealthy way.
I'm using my Elena, I'm using my invisibilities. I got spells. I can't probably follow people inside, but, you know, just hanging outside of places type thing and stake out type shit.
Alright, in this case, I'm gonna have you start off with a stealth check.
Alright. Do I have advantage because I'm at least invisible?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Though, you won't be able to follow anybody into, like, the Senate, because it's protected from magic.
Yeah.
But outside of
it's
the Senate, you can just, like, locate people and just, like, pal around with them. Maybe they go to a bar or something. Maybe you happen to follow them.
Yeah, I figure this is more so like somebody's trying to catch a cheating wife type scenario. I can't confront anybody, so this is more so from a distance, turning disguise into a bar type shit. Alright.
Nice.
I'll have to ask Mao to do the follow people. All right, that's not bad.
It's a good
For
thing you
someone
had
with no
advantage.
stealth. Yeah.
Yeah. So you manage to follow some of the dragonflies, folks. You do find that they're pretty much buddy-buddy with everybody. They
Fucking
are
A.
constantly on the move, like doing meetings and whatnot. They seem especially busy as of late. To have you then do a deception check.
All right, I'm decent at that. I'm decent at that.
Are decent at that. That's gonna be called another success. Okay. You like doff your invisibility, and use your disguised self as you start like going around and trying to talk to the people that were just talked to by some of these dragonflies. And you start gathering some information as to what they might be doing. I'm gonna have you lastly make an investigation check.
I'm proficient in it, but I don't have intelligence. But I got lucky.
But you got lucky, and that's all that matters in this economy.
I mean, it's still a +7, so.
Okay. You do find that they have a large control of the military. They have a lot of influence in the military, specifically like their operations and movements. It seems that Aetoris has full knowledge of what's going on before anybody in Allure would. At least from what you can gather. I'm going to say that preemptively, you're going to... I'm going to say you've increased your comms by 1. So I'm going to do that as well.
I know I kind of did a whole thing. Could we say afterwards? Because as far as we know, Richie Dallas still is alive and everything, and not captured, right?
Yeah, as far as you know.
As far as I know. So after this whole probably week of doing everything, we're gonna immediately go to Boomcrash and like, Boomcrash. So I learned a bunch of stuff. Tell her all the information of like our contact from before, the guy with the newspaper. Do you mind just sending him a few messages and giving him like a tip on everything going on, mentioning the Court of Dragonflies?
Yeah, sure. What, any specific details, but keep it brief?
Just make it the most propaganda-y thing to make people against the Court of Dragonflies. Secret cabal controlling the city type shit, because as far as I'm concerned, they really are.
Okay, so, racial elitist cabal trying to take over the city and influencing the war.
No, it's, could a racist cabal be controlling the military secretly?
Richie Dallas, that's what he says back to you after you tell him to say that. Yeah, that actually sounds like it'd be more attractive.
Yeah,
as a
that's
headline.
gold.
Yep.
I can use that in the papers. The Ivory Herald will live on. Don't worry. I'll make sure that people get the message. Thanks for the hot tip on what the military's going to be up to next. That'll certainly be proof for the cause.
We're trying to bring attention to, white supremacy. Oh, I mean, elf supremacy,
Oh, also probably let him know about the cult that's forming outside the city, but don't tell him to necessarily publish that yet.
I understand. It could mess up the message. We don't want to look like complete loonies.
Well, it's also you don't want to cause a panic
we want
yet.
to water it down so it's a little bit more digestible. Like that Stranger Things thing that happened in one of the seasons.
I love that play.
Could the cult be behind this elitist cabal? Maybe we'll tie it to them somehow. I don't know. I'll come up with something.
In another issue.
Yeah, sure. Next issue. All right. Thanks for the hot tip,
Cool.
Boom Crash. I'll be on this.
Cheers. Be
Thanks
safe.
so much.
All right.
He's gonna die.
Now,
We might have to check on him next week.
so I'm assuming you guys probably don't need to scry on anybody. Most of the people that you need to scry on, you either can't or, don't need to.
Or we
And
just
if-
don't like them.
I'll
just don't like
try Maria just to see that if she's okay.
She is fine. The
Okay.
darkness of your room as you are, in fact, actually, I'm gonna tie this into Maria, 'cause she has one more message for you. After hearing about that, she she lets you know that there's been she's been on the lookout for stuff that's strange, and they delivered a ton of crates and strange equipment to Dun Brazic. After sneaking inside one of the tents, we saw strange mechanical men made of bronze, kind of like you described. They're being charged with some sort of crystal that zaps them with lightning. We're being told this is a secret weapon, and most people are being kept away from the tents. I had to sneak in myself. Not sure what it means, but it sounds like they're preparing for a final push on New Dawn before Connacht gets the chance. Here, why don't you scry on this, and I can show you. And you scry on it, and you scry on Maria's area in Dun Brazic, which is to the east of New Dawn. That was the ruin that was taken over by Allure. And like she said, she was transporting troops north to there, mostly laborers. They've been building up the walls, and now there's like a bunch of tents there and a bunch of like flashing lights coming from inside of them. It is true that they are seemingly constructing these abroad as well as in Allure.
Great. I'll just let her know to be careful, be wary, all that sort of jazz. That we're maybe making a move on. Fuck it. I'll let her know that a Taurus is behind it because he already knows it. So we might be making a move on him at some point. And just be wary of the constructs because it still seems fishy. Who technically is in full command, even though the leaders of the ranks should be able to. It's unsure if somebody behind the scenes could change the command or something.
All right. Well, I'll try to do what I can here, but I'm not an officer. I'm not even allowed in that tent.
Yeah, mostly just stay safe and stay away from them.
All right. I hope to see you soon. So stay safe out there.
You too.
Okay. And with that, there's one more thing that does happen during this week. Boom Crash. At one point during the week, as you're investigating, Paranor comes to you with the device that can detect this spy, and you did use it to help root out the doppelganger, and you've continued to use it thereafter to make sure that there are no doppelgangers. It's simply a rod that can detect shapeshifters within a 30-foot radius. It won't reveal them, but it'll detect them.
Okay.
She only has one, so it's best to keep it in Galestone. But she might make more at some point.
This is amazing. Thank you so much, Paranoid.
Also, I wanted to ask you something. What do you know about Edgrenor?
Well, some.
What was he like?
Well, he was a little quiet, a little grumpy, but there was as reticent as he was someone who was willing to help. He had seen a lot of darkness and seen a lot of the range of being good and being bad and making complicated choices, and tried to help people who were also in difficult situations. There was a generosity there that is kind of uncommon response to suffering.
Okay. Seems kind of a little self-righteous, at least compared to me.
I mean, for example, when I was trying to break free, I'm a warlock. I fell in with a patron who was it was not a very healthy dynamic. He helped me break free of it and gave me this pendant to help ward her off so she wouldn't try and get at me again. And it turned into this huge possession battle, and it was this huge thing, and we fought it out, and I wasn't in my right mind, but it's afterwards, I didn't feel
his,
safe.
Right? She touches the skull pendant.
Yeah, he gave it to me. I gave it back to him. Now, I don't know. It feels right that you would have it. But he let me stay in his office. There was a couch in the corner, and he stayed up with me just to make sure that I felt safe. And that was nice. he wasn't welcoming. He wasn't extroverted like that, but there was a kindness there.
He held back my feathers as I vomited out this shadowy patron.
Exactly. He's that bitch. That bitch at the party, you know.
Pats you with a broom from very far away. It's like, fine.
It just seems really different than me, and I keep kind of feeling that difference kind of scraping on the inside. Like, I don't know. I feel like I need to help you guys, and I thought that everything would be solved when I came here to, like, whatever the destiny bullshit is. But
Yeah.
it's still really weird, and not like
I-
not like even in that metaphorical way. Like, I used to tap my feet when I'm thinking, and now I like try to flip my pencil over my fingers, but I can't do that with my hands, so it just falls down. And it's like weird looking up at people, even though I've looked up at people my whole life as a gnome. It's very unusual.
Would you like me to create an illusion or shape change into him so you can have an idea of what he would look like?
Could you at least show me him?
Yeah, of course. Hold on 1 second. Let me just put this together.
This
Just
is
a-
very weird.
Just a little, because remember we're doing the dark, whatever that Drix rules on
Reincarnation bullshit.
Yeah, so you might want to let them know that they're probably going to be a combination of selves.
Yeah, no, it's
They understand
I'm
that.
getting to that. I'm getting to that. But I want Paranor to be able to understand what exactly, or have a visual of who exactly is influencing her now. Okay, so major image.
Mhm.
I create an image of Edgrenor and have him sort of walk across the room, flip through some pages, and sort of
Yeah.
Show
make
off
some
of his
grumbly
spellcasting.
noises.
You pull from your memories the shadows of the past and give them shape and form and animation. And with a bit of arcana, you're able to color them from their darkness, from your warlock shadow powers. And Paranor just kind of like watches curiously as Egrenor like walks around the room, watches as like he was like leaning over you and describing or doing all the stuff that you had described, saving you at one point and tutoring you in the arcane college on many occasions, as well as his death and his heroics thereof. And when the image vanishes, tears are just running down her face, and she doesn't really know why she's crying, but she ends up just kind of hugging you and weeping.
Okay.
I think he wanted you to have this.
Hmm? The pendant?
The hug.
Oh.
Dependent? Can I get the material goods?
I like the shinies, please.
Boom Crash definitely sort of starts getting misty, and she sort of says, thank you.
And you can have
but
the pendant back.
No,
I just wanted
it's-
to say that I just wanted to thank you, but also I
no,
should
thank you
probably
as well.
let you know that
Mhm.
I kind of went out on my own and tried to talk to Herschel. He's been helping me a bit, and I tried to have him speak to Edgrenor, and it didn't go well. I've been having nightmares for the past week about it.
I'm so sorry.
His soul
Um.
is not anywhere anymore. Herschel couldn't find it. His soul's somewhere in me. His soul's like combined with mine magically, and that's something that I have not, neither of my lives have interacted with. So I was just hoping that you could enlighten me. But
It's
I just wanted to let you know that happened, and I'm fine.
okay. I'm glad that you're okay, and you will be okay. Edgrenor is dead. He's not here any longer, and I am sorry. I didn't. I'll take the responsibility for this. Know and understand exactly how this would affect you, and we didn't know you yet, and I'm sorry that this change has sort of been thrust upon you.
I know.
Um,
It's just gonna be hard.
it will be, and At least in my experience, there's no quick fix. There's no you do this one thing and it will be better. It's you live with it and you become something new in order to survive it moving forward. If that makes sense.
She pauses for a while and then says, I'll work on it. For now, I gotta busy my mind with something. But thanks for talking.
Of course. And Paranor, anytime. Day or night, okay?
She nods. Gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. Talons up. Have a good day. I'm leaving her alone.
One more thing. You said that... I had heard that there was a battle here at one point, like before the shadow things. Where did you bury all the bodies? Like of the hordlings and the hobgoblins and whatever?
I don't...
Like, is there a mass grave I can go to?
Probably. That makes sense.
Alright, I'll ask Grovel. Thank you. I won't trouble you anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go get busy with busying myself.
Good. Bye.
Paranor goes off to do something.
Necromancy. God damn it.
She wants her comfort of murder, and I appreciate that.
This is an artificer. We're gonna get super, cyborg zombies. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, she used to only reanimate with artifice. Now she knows magic. Arcane magic. And
we're gonna get flesh golems.
This is Frankenstein discovering that he can use magic as well, like the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. I can empower their flesh, not just replace it? I can pump souls into them, not just make their things move? Yeah, so she goes off to do something presumably awful, but hopefully helpful.
She's gonna need a lot of green food coloring.
I will probably have to talk to her about some boundaries, but I'm not there.
And she will avoid you like the plague, man of the light. Okay, I think that is all that I had for this final week. Yep, that's it.
Alright, we get to stab things now.
Okay, now we do Intrigue, which should be quick. So, Intrigue has begun. Rather, it was happening kind of during this week. And as a reminder, you have disadvantage on your first check because of Mal's impetuance and stealing and basically fucking up everything for you guys.
I like how you're basically like how Allie was being a little shit. I mean, Mao was being a little shit.
That's how we were paranoid about the spy in the first place. So it actually evened itself out.
Yeah.
Who's fucking up everything?
Who's fucking with everything? And Mao just slinks back and just like, not me.
There might be a spy. You gotta remember.
And then there is an actual spy. Oh shit! I hate it and I love it.
Alright. At the start of Intrigue, Taurus is the one that started it, so they're actually going to go first. You each have a number of turns equal to 4, just a flat 4 number, plus your domain size, which for you is 2. So you guys have 6 turns during this Intrigue. Court of Dragonflies is a type 3 domain, so they have 7 turns in the Intrigue. Each turn you have an action, bonus action, and you might have a reaction if something's granted to it. I know for a fact that you guys have at least one bonus action that you can use during the Intrigue, which is your plans within plans. I think that's the only bonus action that you guys have. Alright. Also, to bolster your defenses, it's DC 13 plus the current level. To reduce an enemy's defense, you attack their defense score, which is their, AC, kind of. Criticals, double that. Okay, so now let's begin. Taurus is going to start off, and he's going to do an ops versus your comms. So your comms is 12. I'll try and go over... Shut up, GeForce Experience. I didn't call upon you. Okay. So your comms is currently you have a +1 to your levels right now, but your defense is 13, so he's gonna roll against yours. He has a +2, so let's do that. Okay, it's taking a bit of setting up and kind of reacquainting myself. Okay, So,
What the fuck?
in a sudden and swift strike, as soon as Richie Dallas comes out with the latest issue of the Herald, the Court of Dragonflies immediately knows that they've been had, and they seek out and sting the Ivory Herald here, and they've arrested Richie Dallas and dismantled your kind of like printing press once again. They've found where it is.
Jesus Christ.
They reduce your comms by 2. So
It's at 11 now?
no, it's actually at -1.
Oh.
That's your
Yeah,
defense.
compromise.
That's your defense levels.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
compromised.
Yeah. Okay. You guys can have a turn. What would you like to do? And I will let you know that anybody can use their proficiency during the encounter if they have something related to it, like a training and a skill. Like Mao could do an espionage check and add their proficiency. But each of you can only add your proficiency once during the encounter. The intrigue, rather. So, what would you guys like to do? I will let you know that their current levels are -1 for comms, and 0 for resolve, and 0 for resources.
I'm like opening up the thing to figure out what I can do.
Yeah, it's mostly just like these checks against their defenses.
I have an idea for Mao to do something. Since she knows with the vendors, even if she's a low-level grunt, we have disguise kits and stuff. She could basically spread weird information to screw up the vendors so they could start blaming the Court of Dragonflies.
Also, if you'd like, I can roll for initiative so that we can like have a
Oh,
turn
that
order.
could work.
Yeah, that could be helpful.
Yeah, that could work well, so people can kind of think of it, do their own thing.
Yeah. That way, it's not just like, all right, what does you as a group do?
Yeah.
All right. Although it's gonna pull us over there every time it does that.
Oh no. I don't know what I want to do. Okay.
Well, just try to think of what you'd want to do, and if you can't think of anything, just try to, like, just come up with choose one of the things that you want to do. Like espionage is pretty good, operations is pretty good.
Well, how do we want to, like, this is the court of the dragonflies, right?
Yes, and you can also
Okay.
not just attack them; you can bolster your own defenses because you actually have a bonus if your communications gets to level 2. It was just very unfortunate that you started with +1 and now you're at -1.
Because you rolled a goddamn crit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
DMs can't crit.
This isn't
We are-
D&D 1 or D and done.
D&D next.
Can we be more aggressive? Can we say, like, we're doing, like, an immediate attack, or, like, we're trying to take out one of their stations via bombs?
That would probably be an operations check. Even though it sounds more like an espionage thing, there's probably like a lot of coordination that goes on and getting a bomb into one of their locations. But basically
affect
causing like a
the-
rebellion attack.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of. Would that affect the crime Bible job?
I think this whole
Technically
thing is
not.
indirectly help. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll see how it
We'll go
goes.
ham.
I,
Cool.
even though I kind of want to do like operations or something in order to enhance our defenses against this sort of nonsense, I don't personally have good rules for that.
You could
I
do
mean-
lore to try to increase your defenses of some sort. Like,
Okay.
You could also save that for your next turn because you get to use your proficiency once. So you could just do a sort of normal roll for this on something generic, and you want to kind of think about the next one.
because you guys
Okay.
only have 2 turns in this, technically Boom Crash and Mao are going to get 2 turns. But I would allow anybody to jump in if they wanted to, especially in the
Okay.
second round.
Because it's Court of Dragonflies and they do have a decent number of magical members, could try and figure out magical units and capabilities based on but that also kind of goes into espionage and trying to figure out
Well, if you want to
Because
learn their magical stuff, then that's technically lore. But
okay.
that would be separate from making like an attack on their defenses
Okay.
or bolstering yours.
So I don't know. I'm kind of blanking. I'm sorry. I'm not great
Would you
at
like
this.
to do lore against something?
Yes.
What would you like to do it against? Their communications, resolve, or resources? Or would you like to increase your communications, resolve, or resources?
I would like to negate the minus, so at least we're not taking a detriment to communications.
Okay, so you're going to increase
So-
your communications with lore. We could say that you are distributing sending stones to the rest of your, like, people.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so make
Thank
a
you.
lore check. Would you like to add your proficiency?
Because
Because you do have relations to lore
Okay.
through Arcana.
Through Arcana. Yeah, sure. Should I just do an Arcana check or just roll a d20?
It's just going to be a d20 because it's using your domain's bonus. You can add your proficiency, which is +6. Okay, so an 11, +2 for lore,
Plus 6.
so that's, and +6, so that's a 19. That is a overwhelming success. It's not a crit, but it's a success. So you've negated the -1.
You bring in our tech up to the whatever year it is in this weird fantasy realm.
The magic ages.
The
All right.
modern magic age.
Thank you for helping.
That's fine. Yeah, I know that it's hard to go first. All right, Mao, what are you planning?
I would like to
Do the bomb
poison.
thing.
Well, no, I
Oh.
was so not like a bomb, but we know where the Court of Dragonflies likes to hang out. We know they go to like the bathhouse. They go to like the fancy places in
Oh,
the like
hold
upper
on.
area of the thing. So
We do need to screw something up. Boom Crash, I need you to roll with disadvantage. I completely forgot.
Oh shit!
Damn.
it could be worse. It could be
Well,
worse.
You had the proficiency bonus and god damn it.
Right, that actually does fail. Mao has inadvertently started stealing sending stones and mixing up the ones, or what belongs to what, which actually does nothing for your communication levels.
You
Okay.
can't keep blaming me for everything.
Well, I have
Okay,
to narratively
Yes-
explain the
Yes, we
disadvantage.
can. It's fun that way.
If Boom Crash finds out about this, she's gonna be real pissed at
When
you.
Mao was messing with stuff, she switched the labels of which sending stone pairs to which. So
Yeah,
they
kind
could
of.
spend a whole extra week looking for who's who.
Or they'll just like say like, "Hey, come in, Billy, come in." What? This is Marsha. But this is supposed to be Billy's sending stone. Billy's been
Shit.
compromised. Okay,
God.
Mal,
Ugh.
you were saying.
I was saying I would like to mess with the locations that I know the Court of Dragonflies likes to visit. So, like, I know they like going to the bathhouse. I just want to, like, blow up some of the stuff they like going to. Or, you know, in a sense, like a bathhouse, draining it or something.
Okay.
Inconveniencing them in painful ways.
Okay,
Make
so
them
that
a
would
bit
probably
paranoid.
attack their resolve.
That too. I mean, would it count as resolve?
I mean, if you're
Uh,
literally trying to make them feel bad, that's probably a resolve thing.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I want to make sure they feel icky. And
Yeah,
not
That's
comfortable.
like they feel like somebody's watching over their shoulders, so they're gonna feel weird when they go into battle.
Yeah,
Type thing.
attacking communications would be like, you know, disrupting their communications. Attacking their resolve is demoralizing them. Attacking their resources is like attacking their supply chains and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to be
and-
clear, you're doing mob tactics here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, there's a horse head somewhere.
Yeah, I could see you
Awesome.
doing that. God damn it.
It's a griffin head.
Can't believe Mao is Kiryu. Okay. She has the hair.
Yeah,
Well,
she's not.
Your
she's not
actions are
honor-
Majima, yes.
Yeah, she's not
okay.
honorable like that. What the hell are you
Yeah,
talking about?
no honor. There's no shame.
Taurus is like in the bath and he just hears, Wah! Shit. Alright,
Anywho,
anywho.
so
That's gonna
rolling
be.
a d20, right?
Let's do espionage for that.
Are you doing your? Oh, you don't need to do shit. You already rolled.
No.
Yep, that's a success. Not a crit, but have it. So they have -1 to their resolve now.
Good.
Alright.
I don't know what that does, but minuses on their side is always good.
Yep, minuses on their side is good. For like a vagueness, communications affects deployment. Resolve affects the first round of combat with the enemy, like boss.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
resources affects the first round of the battle, like the warfare
Yes.
battle. Okay, so they're gonna go now. They should have gone before you, but it's fine. They're gonna do espionage against your comms again. Well, they're still attacking comms, but this time they're doing it with espionage. So let's do roll. They're gonna add their proficiency to this. the doppelganger is going to try to infiltrate you once more. Okay, it's an 11 plus their proficiency plus their espionage, which is 3. So they do beat your communications, which is 13. So that's going to give you -1. Alright, and conveniently, they're also going to use a bonus action to use their ability called Face Dancers. It's a domain bonus action, and they get to do this again, espionage versus comms, and this time it's to give you -2 comms, which is a little bit overkill, but they are really trying to disrupt you. So let's do another one.
We're getting rushed out here.
Okay, this time they aren't adding their
Rush.
proficiency, but that's still +3, which is still enough to succeed. So now you have -3 communications. You have been Russia'd, it seems. Yeah, you guys are in disarray. Edelon Groves is kind of really struggling to keep things under control. There's now talk of doppelgangers like running amok in Galestone, and everybody's suspicious of each other. Furthermore, their operations keep getting intercepted en route to Allure. The distance doesn't help. You guys have abysmal communications right now. Alright, round 3. They are supposed to go, and then Amon will go. Let's do... They're going to try and boost their comms this time. They've done enough to your comms. They're going to do a lore check, and this time they're going to add their proficiency, because they have several lieutenants. Let's do... Okay, they got a natural 1, so that failed. That's fine. They're trying to like set up non-detection for their spies so that they can move around Allure easier without detection, but it completely fails. They don't know how to use the devices, and you guys are able to keep an eye on them without magic. Alright, Amon, it's your turn.
Alright, I say we gotta boost our communications back up. Actually, okay, we're looking at domain skills, right?
Yeah, or you could come up with something that just kind of...
The thing I've been wondering about is this. So, do we know if Connacht is aware of the mechanical deployments?
Oh shit! I'm in love with this. If you want to do that, that's fine.
So what if he just whoops, we drop some state secrets and just...
I mean, we're the enemy of the state, so why not?
Do we want to do that? Because at that point, there might not be room for negotiations ever anymore, because we have leaked major security detail.
That's fair.
So, do you want to go all in, or?
To be fair, Connacht is probably aware of the mechanical soldiers. They probably aren't aware of the fact that they're being deployed. Yeah.
Yeah, or even the fact of being manufactured in New Dawn already.
Yes. Well, I mean, if there
is an awkward way to do this that basically just tell them to not let them know where they heard it from, and just let them know that drop a Taurus's name, let them know that they're already being deployed, and tell Connacht not, because this is sort of a favor to the Queen, let her know that you didn't hear it from us.
Would you like to use diplomacy then, if you're talking to another
I figured that's the best thing to do.
Okay, are you trying to boost one of your things, or are you trying to, attack one of theirs? It sounds more like an attack.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, I have no idea how to unscrew her. With Richie Dallas gone, I have no idea how to unscrew a network, really. So, I mean...
Do you have ties?
No, okay. No, it's from the rest of you guys. Do you guys give consent for me to... Because this is a kind of a big deal I'm making.
I give consent. You would need to utilize Boom Crash to do it type thing in game, so Boom Crash would also need to give consent.
Exactly.
I'm down for chaos.
Let's go.
The associated skills with diplomacy are insight and persuasion. If somebody has those as skills, they can apply their proficiency to it.
I have insight.
Okay.
That'd be fine. Amon's being the 3D chess player over here.
All right. What are you gonna attack? I assume that this kind of would hurt their communications, but it also would be their resources. You could also
say
go
it's
all
more-
in on their resolve and try to like reduce that. Like they blitzed your communications. You could blitz one of their things.
Blitz resolves means it's easier to fight the bosses.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like haha, like we know your secret, just as Keikaku will say them.
But remember, tell Canuck to not spread that it was from us, and that drop a Taurus's name, so they know who's most wanted.
Yeah, it's like
He
if
loves
you
us.
like
I mean,
if
you guys.
Well, no, it's like if you want more info in the future, like the mum's the word.
Okay. Okay. So make a diplomacy test. That's +2, and then you can add your proficiency, which I think for everybody it should be +6, but I know that you're a little behind in level.
I think he's still +6 because he's 18.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna re-roll that because it's still not good enough.
Wait, hold on. Is
Well-
5 + 9 okay? Because that's a 14.
A 14. It's against their what is it? Their resolve.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forgot it's against their thing.
Yeah. That is enough. That does succeed.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
sweet.
I was also gonna say you can't use inspiration on these.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Because resolve is actually their lowest stat. You've found out now.
They're held together by convenience, not necessity, until now, where they're like, oh shit, we're in line with the supremacist group.
Yeah. Their resolve isn't super great, but I'll let you guess which one is their biggest one with a Taurus at the wheel.
Resources. He's a
Perhaps.
freaking 300-year-old elf. He's got dragon hordes amount of wealth.
Generational wealth.
There's money in the banana stand! But the banana stand
Investments.
is like his entire penthouse. Alright, so with that, that's a success. However, they actually have a reaction when you do a diplomacy test. They have a skill called Led by the Nose that lets them make their own diplomacy test to negate your action. And
Of course they do.
Well, I tried, guys.
it kind of turns it back on you when this happens.
Oh, we have robots now. Yeah.
So
Rumor spreading that we have robots.
Okay, so they can't add anything to this except for it's a diplomacy check, so it's +2 for them. Oh, it's a 19. Okay, they
Right.
actively have led you by the nose. It turns out Connacht is already aware of this. However, the Connacht is aware that this is a deception. At least that's what they were told by their informants. Well, a Taurus is a informants. So when they hear it from you guys, they're actually upset that you are trying to deceive them, and they become unfriendly with you. They were
Great.
neutral, but now they're unfriendly with Galestone.
Right.
And furthermore, your resolve goes down by 1.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I did
No, you
not-
did the right thing. They're lucky. They got a natural 20 at the beginning, and then they got a.
They had a good reaction.
They had good times. Oh fuck! I need to think of something good here.
All right,
Um.
it is their turn before yours. I need to
Yeah.
remember that. All right, they're going to try to boost their resolve. No, their resources. Okay, so they're going to make an operations test against themselves. DC 13. Okay, they failed to do that, so that's lucky. Even with adding their proficiency, they aren't able to do that. They were trying to smuggle weapons to their people in the sewers and new poisons, but they weren't able to get them in. You guys were able to intercept their shipments and their smuggling attempt. So, Zumosu, it's your turn.
I got like a weird roundabout way of trying to kind of help our comms out.
Hmm.
So we know Grovel had ties to the Vintners before, so he knows peeps, right? I
Yep.
want to work with Grovel to basically see if we can get a little bit of an in with the Vintners to see if we can utilize their resources, since we kind of know that Atorus runs with them, but we know that the Vintners kind of act also not necessarily directly under him, so it's like a ally sort of thing. I basically want to use Grovel's connections to see if we can convince people to help us by paying some of them off, and also kind of explaining, y'all just want business to keep going as usual, but the Dragonflies are supremacists, so, you know, Vintners is supposed to be a bunch of whoever else. He's not going to tolerate this if they become under complete control of Allure.
So on top of that, I have a question. Don't we have an ability that can make a traitor?
We do.
Yes, but that's more for
Okay.
like during
Battles.
combat and whatnot.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
abilities
Just
are... You can use a bonus action for your plans within plans. You can summon the crew. You can create vulnerability, but you don't have... You're never going to be able to do that. Your communications are too low. You also have the false orders action.
I was gonna ask if so basically I'm gonna use Gravel to get in with the Vintners and try and convince Vintners to essentially turn on Aetorus at least partially, because the Court of Dragonflies would be bad for their business.
Okay.
If they took over Olori.
So I'm going to have that probably be a diplomacy test again. They can't use their reaction. They've already used it.
Okay.
Rather, like, they only can use that ability once per intrigue. Okay.
Sure.
So make that diplomacy, and you, I assume, have diplomacy relevance.
Yes. Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
That is... What's that against? What were you trying to attack?
Plus, it technically, I guess, could be the communications, technically, because it's basically like I'm fucking with one of their allies in a way.
I'm going to call that their resources,
Okay.
because the Vintners are a lot of their resources. That's how they do stuff. However, adding your proficiency, that is a success even against their DC of 17.
Jesus.
They have high resources. But you succeeded, so you've reduced their resource level by 1.
I also want to do the bonus action plans within plans just straight up so we could try and maybe save ourselves.
Okay. So that's an espionage versus their comms. And if it succeeds, you get +1 comms and they get -1 comms.
Mao, you already added your proficiency before, did you not?
No.
Okay, Mao, do you want to do this so you can see if you can save our comms?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's totally feasible.
Okay, Mao, roll since you could add your proficiency to maybe save our comms. Well, that
Plus
still
6.
might work.
13.
13.
Well, plus 6 plus
Oh,
3.
plus 6 plus 3, so it's technically +9, so then it's 16.
16 will succeed. Their communications is 15. Okay, you've given them -1 to their communications and increased your communications by 1. Now you guys both have -2. So I off center a bit. So at least you're on even standings. Both of you are in complete disarray. But yeah, in that case, you basically like come up with a plan and convince them to like try to foil it, but that was your plan all along. You've Xanatos Gambit them.
We told them we're forming a militia that's going to start outside of Alora, and they sent a bunch of people to an empty field.
Yes, that would also fall under your other action, false orders. Anyway, their turn again, before Boom Crash. They're going to use diplomacy to talk to the Arcane College. They're going to try to borrow one of their special units. So they're going to do diplomacy test. Okay, well, this doesn't increase their thing by 2 like it did, because they're not increasing their defense levels or attacking yours. What they're doing is they're mustering a unit called the Ursat's Infantry, and it's literally the golems that he's been commissioning. He's convinced them to start operating in the sewers in case of rebellion to try to quash it. So he's basically mustered that tier 3 unit. He's also going to use his bonus action, Plans Within Plans. He has the same bonus action as you.
And our communications isn't great.
Yeah, he's going to use espionage versus your comms. Again, these minuses technically don't apply to your defenses, they're just what your levels are. Okay, well he failed. So he tried to outwit you guys, but your Plans Within Plans plans his plans and outplans his plan.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Stop that.
Yeah, I'm down.
Stop that. Alright, Boom Crash. Top of the round. Boom Crash, you can do this, or anybody could, technically. But what would you like to do? Your current levels, communications are at -2, resolve at -1, resources at +1.
Okay, so
And I can tell you theirs as well. Theirs are -2, -1, -1.
If we get our resolve back, we can have better boss battles.
okay.
You could
What
also
are
go
some ways
all
that
in on resources, since you're
I
at a
could go-
plus.
But their resource check is insanely high, so I am.
Oh, if you want
What
to
if
increase
we
yours, it's not
boost
against
ours?
their DC.
Yeah.
It's a
I
flat
might do the
DC of
same
13
thing.
plus your current level, so 14.
So it's like buying shit from a bunch of other people and just getting our resources up.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
We
Yeah.
could hire a bunch of
there's-
mercenary guild peoples.
We could hire a bunch. We could. I don't know. We maybe make some contact with whatchamacalled, Famladan and see if we can get some special magical artifacts in order to bolster our defenses.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's call that lore,
Okay.
and we'll test it against resources. I think you've added your proficiency, so you can't do it this time, but it's a +2, and the DC is 14.
Okay.
Less than a 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Famladan wants no part in this paltry war. You're able to get some
Yeah, it's not
things,
great.
but not enough to increase your resource levels.
They'll sell individually, but nothing in bulk.
That's fair.
We sell to people, not countries.
And we also don't give a shit about your plane, so bye!
So bang. Okay, their turn. They are going to use an operation test to muster the crew. Yes, they have that as well. Because they're basically the same organization you guys are. They're an underground syndicate. Alright.
Yeah,
so-
but they're higher level and they're more connected. Fuck.
Okay, they have mustered the crew.
They just rolling real well today.
Theoretically, their levels are worse off than yours. They've just gotten a few extra things. Okay, last turn for you guys. Now.
So
What
can
if we go and get Clack and hire him so we can improve our resources?
That'd be kind of cool.
You also have your other actions should you choose to take them. Don't think... Technically, you can't muster the crew. It's one unit. Both of you can't have the crew. But false orders is something you can do, still. So if you want to do that, you can. Otherwise, you can try to boost that the resources to try and make it +2.
Yeah, let's just boost resources. I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay. So, let's see. You're talking to Clack.
Or kidnapping. Either one.
Kidnapping?
I mean, we could just let him know there's a cool like artificer here who's using
Yeah.
necromancy shit. Like we got resources too to fuck with.
No, what if we can somehow manage to capture one of the brass like soldiers and then Clack can tinker with it?
Oh, that's good.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna call this espionage then.
I was gonna say that might be more like espionage or
It's got
lore even.
like there's a few steps to this, but the step one is getting the plans or getting one of the soldiers. So we'll call that espionage. So that's +3. Does anybody have proficiency that they can add left? I think everybody's used theirs once.
I feel like also getting the plans might be easier than the actual machine, but I don't know.
Well,
I
it doesn't.
mean, if
It's
they're in
a
the
same
sewers
DC.
now, yeah, it's narrative, whatever. But
Yeah.
I think everybody used their shit unless you want to add one of the people on our staff to it. I don't
No.
think
I guess it's just time to roll and see what happens,
it's
right?
just time to roll and see what happens.
The fucker had to find out.
It exploded when we tried to capture it.
Yeah. You were either given false plans or they have a self-destruct if they're removed from their location, or if they're.
Is that canon?
No. We're not gonna do that. We'll say they do have a self-destruct, but they have specific orders with which to use it. They don't
Okay.
just automatically like blow it up so you can like use it on other people.
It's when somebody tries to tinker with it or some shit.
I'm just imagining like a biosystem. It's like it can't find anything, so it just blows up instead.
Okay.
In one location.
So that's all of your turns. They have one more turn than you, so they're gonna use espionage to try to use their comms again. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, since their comms are -2, they've actually succeeded here. So that's now they're just -1 across the board for everything. Right. Thus ends intrigue. Their spies are now all throughout Allore, and everything has gotten very tense in the lead up to your attempt to retrieve the crime Bible, which you know on this day, and you've been able to keep tabs on it in spite of your lacks of communications. You can
This is where
confirm
we
that it always
personally have
does
people.
need to be moved, and the crime Bible is moving to the Stinkhouse. You've confirmed. I mean, the Stinkhouse's location doesn't change, though they might have gotten a new secret door. Thanks to your new code, you're able to keep track of where and everything. So the plan is still go. And
Okay, are we at the day now?
you're at the day.
Okay, in that case, let's do Heroes Feast.
Get everybody's preparation started. Let me double check my spell store. I would have set that up ahead of. I got shield spells and shield of faith spells. Or you know what? Boom
Okay.
Crash, can I have one counter spell in my shield ring? Because that doesn't require me to have somatic components.
Sure. Is that taking away from my casting of it?
We would have done this ahead of time, so this is like the
Ahead
day
of time?
before.
Okay, then sure.
Yeah. So I got one counter spell in here. That's a 3rd level, right?
Yes.
Okay, all of you, just as a reminder, you're affected by Heroes Feast. So, 2d10 of maximum hit point increase, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage, and you are immune to poison and being frightened.
Okay.
Fear is definitely
Should we individually roll the d10s?
Yeah.
I feel scared about rolling for you guys now.
I
So
think each
you
of
guys,
you should roll for yourselves for this. Also, please note it somewhere other than just increasing your maximum hit points.
Can my pony also have it? Because everybody can eat it. My pony and my my familiar, because so they don't pop.
Yes, technically. How many people can partake of the feast?
Let's see.
I think it's like 10, so it's probably fine.
Up to 12.
It's probably
Okay.
fine.
Want Goose to have some burritos?
I guess so.
Second question. Are you guys taking any of your retainers with you? The only two here that aren't technically retainers are these two.
I personally
I'll say-
don't want to.
Yeah. Well,
Prien's is also like kind of sneaky.
Prien's maybe the best bet because she's sneaky.
If
and
you're
she
making
could
any
probably
group
hide.
checks, they could end up offsetting
Yeah.
some of your failures.
I say Prien because she's also been going. She's also been going and knows the place. It makes sense narratively too.
Yeah, she would probably lead you to the Stinkhouse.
And she's definitely been sort of chomping at the bit to get some personal one-on-one vengeance. We've been trying to hold her back this whole time.
Okay,
Hey,
so
can
Elena
she-
got more health than my
Yeah,
Pegasus.
can she eat the food?
She can. I'll say that she has +1 health level, so I'll say that her health level is
8 out of 7. Yeah, 8 out of 7 should be good. Actually, everyone has 7, so it should be fine to remember.
All right. And any more preparations you need to make as you head off into Allure under the cover of darkness?
Stuff that I'd have to do at the location because the stuff is like, hour duration instead.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna assume I summoned Dust Flicker the day before. Elena's already been summoned, Goose has already been summoned, all that sort of jazz, so I think we're good to go.
Okay. One last thing that we need to do, I believe. Just need to check
No
where
more
it is.
things.
Oh.
No more things.
Oh.
One more thing, Jackie.
No, I want to stab a thing.
Okay.
Remember, there could be puzzles.
You need to do an
Okay with that.
opposed operations test against the enemy domain now that we've
Jesus
finished
Christ, again?
intrigue. That's it. That's all that we need to do.
Who's rolling it?
Nose goes.
I
We
guess
don't
I'll...
see each other. I don't know whose noses.
Good luck.
Oh, god damn it.
You know what? I'm gonna roll it. I'll take
Do
the
it.
fall.
There you go.
I've been rolling 2s, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah,
They have a +2 to
Nice.
their operations. So what do you guys have?
I think we have a +2 as well. I don't think we beat it. We were
Oh,
close.
you have
but-
+3.
+3.
So
So-
you still were close, but you didn't beat it.
God damn it.
It was honestly a grueling intrigue with you guys, but they are going to end up choosing the battleground.
This is great.
Yeah. So they're going to basically, as you guys are heading in, you opt to create a sort of distraction, a rebellion, in Allure, rebelling against this whole war and all of the patrolling golems and stuff, and the Leaf Crown's oppression. And there's an uprising, not just with your operatives, but also with everybody else. And this was also punctuated by the Leaf Crown calling for Zumasu's arrest and trying to send troops out to fight you, but then they had to deal with this rebellion suddenly starting. And the Court of Dragonflies has funneled your troops into the worst place possible. Their home ground. So, that battle, when we get to it, which is not today, will be on the streets of Allure. So that's
Great.
fun. Now, head into Allure during this riot as a distraction, and you head into the Stinkhouse. Brienne leads you to the appropriate little manhole cover and leads you down into depths. Let's go there. Finally! Alright, all you guys are here. Have your pets arrive. Probably not Duskflicker, I'd assume.
I kind of still want to take him. He's a useful pet.
Okay, so you're gonna sneak with Duskflicker, clip-clopping along the
He might just be
5-foot
chilling at the
hallways.
front for a while. He might just be chilling at the front for a while until we clear rooms. Just because I'd rather have him accessible, but he probably won't follow along for a while.
Can't you just summon it?
If I summon him, I waste a spell slot. I don't think he
Just
doesn't work like
summon
a
it.
familiar.
Well, summoning it takes like the 10-minute casting, right?
Yeah, it's a whole action economy thing.
It's
So he's
not
just
a
chilling.
dismissal like the familiar is.
Yeah, he's chilling basically at the entrance, and that way he will stay until we clear spaces. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes, he's not with us, but he's with us. This is how I'm gonna say it. So he's like by entrance. He's disguised as a horse.
Yeah, he
That's
showed
Don't worry
up,
about
and
it.
he's just being an annoying horse at the entrance. That's all.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
a
look,
horse that, is
Yeah,
chilling
don't worry
outside.
about it.
It's taking up space.
Call for him when needed, and it'll take him a while.
So, are we actually going in?
Yeah, so let's... hold on, I do need to get Alina out. Unless Zimasu already did.
There we go.
Okay, you got it. Alright. You guys are in the sewers. Brienne tells you that there are 2 different entrances to the Stinkhouse. There is one wider entrance and one more narrow entrance. The wider entrance heads into a side room. The narrow entrance... Okay, the western entrance goes to a side area. The eastern entrance goes into a main hub area. Where would you like to go?
Side area, I vote for
Yeah.
being sneaky.
Okay. And is going to say, then follow me. And starts
Okay.
heading to the north here.
I assume that we're going to move at half speed just so that we can be stealthy.
Yep, so I'm going to need a group stealth check at the moment.
Okay. Elena's invisible.
Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Bad C.
Bad C.
I
Bad.
didn't do good either.
Thank God we brought
Orange, you glad you brought, Brienne. I've been standing this whole time. I'm gonna sit down for this.
Why are you even standing? You
have a
complain about
standing
standing
desk.
at work.
I don't know, it's healthier. Also, I tend to stand when I'm doing RP stuff, but I sit when I need to do, like, crunchy things.
Weird.
I don't know. Gives me presence. Right.
I'm also gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 3rd level. Get 15. Well, I don't think it stacks with Hero's Feast, but it's for damage.
Hero's Feast increases your maximum hit points, so it does stack because it's temporary hit points.
Oh, neat.
That's
Okay.
correct, right? See? It's not temporary hit points for Heroic
Yeah,
Feast.
yeah. It's the hit point maximum also increases, and it gains the same amount of hit points. So yes, it's not temporary.
Alright. Cool to know. Okay, you guys are very stealthy. Brienne is leading you guys, so they're gonna do a perception check. Okay. She senses that there's somebody around the corner. She halts at you guys, like, with her hand. Shh, come on. Stop. And waits for a creature to pass. Yeah, It doesn't
Tap her
say.
on the shoulder. Do you want me to send Elena out forward since she's invisible?
Yeah, sure. Just be quiet.
Okay. Boop-a-doop. Elena's gonna go forward. I'll
All right.
close my eyes and hold on to Mao.
You look through Alina's eyes, and you see that there is a troglodyte wielding a leaden pipe, just like walking through the area. It starts moving past the place where you guys are hiding.
I'm
However,
gonna whisper to Mao. Oh, okay.
your stealth checks are high enough to hide even amongst the dim light of the sewers. They can't see you.
I'm gonna tell Mao to go out and get an assassinate and give us the signal.
Okay, they move
I'll tap-
past. So Mao.
Hey-ya!
Okay, Mao runs out
Nope,
from
wrong.
behind. Oh, you're doing Cinder Smite.
No, it just keeps double hitting Cinder Smite. I hit Assassinate, and I wanted to do the Scimitar, but it's the new Scimitar. I wonder if it moved on my map. Character sheet.
Yeah, that would probably be why it does that. You can just do it from your character sheet.
Oh, that probably hits.
It probably
Yeah,
does.
because I'm using the Scimitar speed now.
So yeah, we're gonna see if this kills them in one hit. So they haven't had a turn yet. They're presumably surprised. So let's do. It's an automatic crit for you, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your sneak attack damage? The Scimitar of Speed is a d6 plus 5 plus 2. So that's
96 for sneak attack.
okay. So what's that? 54.
54.
54 damage.
It's 54 plus 13, which is 67.
Yep, 67.
Should be more than that.
I feel like it should be more than that. Oh, also, it technically it has to make a Constitution save.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that.
So do that. Yeah. God
Well,
damn
it's
it.
hardy.
That's fine. DC 19. So on a failed save, it would have doubled the damage.
Okay. Well, it doesn't take double damage, but it is severely injured. You have a second attack.
I have a second attack.
No sneak attack, but still bonk it.
I have the bonus action technically.
Yeah.
That I can use for
Yep,
the
With the Scimitar of Speed. It goes around, and it goes for another strike. Let me just check their AC. Yeah, they don't have too much AC, so that's going to hit for another 13. You just can't apply the sneak attack damage. And
You did roll max
the crit
damage
is
for
gone
it.
as well. Yeah, so it's good. Now, you guys all have a turn. Let's.
Is it technically still surprise? So should it make another Death Strike Constitution save?
I feel like that's only the.
Only the first? I don't know.
First
It just
time?
says you. It's when you attack and hit a creature that is surprised. That is what it says.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna look in the book just in case to see if it's once per turn. This seems important now that you have the Scimitar
it
of
should
Speed.
be once per turn. Yeah, that's the reason why I was questioning it.
Let's see. Rogue, Assassin, Death Strike. When you attack and hit a creature that is surprised. Yep, it just says that, so, yeah, you can do that twice a
Right.
turn. So it
Roll
needs
it.
to make a new save, or die.
Well, it'll take
Oh,
26
that's Dex, hold on.
damage.
Okay, this time it fails, so it'll take 26 damage, so an additional 13.
It's
Is
having a
still
bad day.
alive.
Fuck!
But we still got a turn. Okay, because Mal gave the signal.
I'm gonna have
wanna go
Priyan
up.
go out, and
That's fine.
since she's just next, we'll go in, like, turn order here. Well, you
Yeah, so
know,
Mon will go next. Yeah, marching order.
marching order, that's what I meant.
If.
Marching order for now and then roll for initiative, if it's still alive.
She heads out and uses her rapier. Does not hit. And that's it.
Okay, I was gonna feel bad, be like, oh no! I've
Oh, actually,
performed
wait.
horribly in front of Brienne.
Technically, the way retainers work is just if you hit, they hit.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. If you aren't attacking, then they don't. They don't
can't
automatically
support, I
hit.
think.
They'll need to do it on their own. So technically, you just do hit because you're Prien's leader, quote unquote.
Sweet.
Neat.
So
You
they do
buddies.
another 13 piercing damage. But they're still alive.
You son of a...
I'm on. You're next
I'm
in
on, go
the
kill
turn
it.
order.
All right.
It's on the
We're all
left
just
side.
Yeah,
pummeling
okay.
this thing.
Okay. Let's just do. Oh, there.
Some save.
It probably has shitty wisdom, right? Damn.
Sometimes.
God damn.
Yeah, that's a flat +0, so it just barely succeeded.
Okay, in that case, this is getting. Do I really need to burn a spell slot?
Don't burn a spell slot. I can go and attack it. We got 2 other people that can shoot it.
I'm
Worst case,
just gonna
Mooncrest
go
kills
over
it.
here and just shake my head.
Alright, Zamasu.
1, 2, 3. I can barely hit it. This doesn't count as flanking though, right?
Yeah, you aren't flanking yet.
Yeah, Elena's gonna go pester it, so I get the advantage on the first hit, help action, and I'm just gonna swing.
Also, now you're flanking because Alina's on the other side.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right. Yeah, just swinging. I got +3 more because I got the belt. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yep, it does.
Does it have any resistance to any of this?
Good question. It does not.
Okay.
Full damage.
Is it adding it right? Yeah, it is adding it right. That's why the slashing's 15. Because
Yep.
now I got 6.
27 damage. That does the troglodyte in. It falls over dead.
I
Also-
just lift up my.
Sorry, it also is emitting a horrible stench.
Oh.
This doesn't count as a poison effect. It just counts as stinky. It does reduce your AC by 2 while you're near it. It's a special trog.
That's a nice weapon. Is that going to persist while it's dead?
It's body odor, I guess, for a bit.
Are you gonna like cut off his arm or something?
I put
and
it
carry
in the
around his
pit.
armpit?
It's going in the pit.
No, we're not carrying around the -2 AC with us.
It's also only in a 5-foot radius of the trog.
Oh, fine. I mean, we should at least drag it away from something, put it in a corner.
Yeah, can I just investigate it real quick? To see if there's anything of note.
Sure. An investigation check and search the bod.
Did it just go through?
It did.
Yeah,
It did.
there it goes. Meh, averaging.
Average. It wasn't carrying anything of note. Just a handful of copper pieces. Chump change.
Although maybe we should throw it in the bag for now. Or the hole for now, just to get it out of the way.
No, just put it away. He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think he's
It
talking
happened.
about in terms of, like, hiding it.
Not being found.
Hiding the guard.
type.
I'm saying just put it over in the corner and just don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is
All
speed
right.
round. Time to move.
Alright, we prop it up so it looks like he's taking a nap. And try to cover up his wounds a little bit.
Okay. I'll have you make a deception check. No,
Alright.
sleight of hand.
Okay, Mal, you do it. I'm helping Mal. I have the giant strength. I show off my belt and like, Mal, I'll hold him. You do whatever you need to do. to make
Literally
him look like he's
carrying him
posing.
over, and you're like, please, gross, help.
Yes, I don't know how to move this thing. You just tell me how to push him. Put his arm there, put his arm there.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, a natural 21.
I am disgusted. Can we move now?
Ugh, not my best work. It looks perfect. It's not my best work.
Alright, let's go.
Which way, Brian?
Please.
Elena's just gonna sit on Priyan and just head out whenever Priyan says something's around there to get an observation first. We'll just say we're doing that now.
Okay. Priyan heads over here and taps a few stones on the wall, and the wall opens up.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a cool. Let's do. Okay.
And remember, you guys got a greater invisibility potion for later.
I don't care. Let's just go.
Priyan looks ahead. Shit. She backs up against the wall. They added guards. Or at least they've upgraded the guards. And you peer around the corner and you can see that there are some... At the end, in the darkness, you can see 2 robotic soldiers standing there with glowing purple eyes, each of them with a crossbow bolted to their arms.
Ah, super droids. Or battle
Do you
droids.
think we can just take him anyway?
I think we could sneak past them. Might be better, but do we have to go directly across? I'm like
It's the only way.
using.
We're gonna have
Okay.
to take them out real quick.
Alright.
I say we
let me
blitz this
just-
shit. They're gonna find out that we're here soon enough.
I have an
Okay.
idea, and I
Um,
don't think anyone's gonna like this, including myself. I pull out the copper squirrel statue.
I mean, I think we could just get I'll just send Elena in. I know we're doing dynamic lighting here, but could I just send Elena in to give us, like, general view
She's
of
invisible.
things? Yeah. Just so I know
Yeah,
where they
I'll
are.
let you,
map-wise.
Zumasu, go in and look around.
Okay, yeah.
You can go
'cause that's
anywhere because Alina can fly.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it.
So there's several, like, almost like niches, but they're very big and, like, filled with water. There's, like, a steel bridge right over this stinky sewage, and there's similar stinkiness throughout this cavern. Oh, this cavernous
Is it
area.
the stinky that loses the AC stinky?
Yes. If you are touching a
Okay.
green cloud in the Stinkhouse, you have -2 AC.
Secondary question. They have vision through this. Is this area lit enough so they have vision all the way from the entrance here?
They don't have room to the entrance, but you can just barely see them at the edge.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody what I see. It's about it's like about 20 feet and then like 70 feet bridge. The bridge has green clouds, which are the sticky clouds that reduce your AC. They're pretty much on the other side of that bridge, so we have to get through them no matter what, and they can see us as soon as we get probably around 60 feet of them. So on the very end of the bridge, you might not be able to be seen, but as soon as you get on it, you can be seen, and you have the sticky clouds to deal with.
So run.
Be a run. I'm also saying you can't necessarily hide as soon as you get too far up. Yeah.
You know, what's the point of hiding? You can just be invisible.
Boom Crash, how far does your Eldritch Blast shoot?
100
Arbitrary.
something feet.
120.
It's bullshit. Yeah.
It's 90 feet across this bridge. Like, fully across it.
We might be able to just, you and me and Mao, how far can you shoot your arrow?
I can go invisible and I can get up behind them.
I mean, that's true too, but I'm saying we don't necessarily need to fight on the bridge. If we get to the edge of it, we could probably just shoot at them.
But, like, I mean, that's fine.
Assassinate from Mao. That's her strongest, and then she can disengage and get out.
Stabby stab.
And then
Or they can
we
chase me
can-
across the bridge.
Yeah, the problem is, you have to go invisible to get across the bridge first, though. So that's fine.
Alright, we're doing it.
Spells.
All right. Everybody
Blitz!
else, I say get in position. We're going to shoot across the bridge. Boom
Okay.
Crash, get over here. We'll follow Mao back after she goes over. So Mao, give a signal, and then we'll follow you in like 5 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys... Well, we'll roll for initiative.
Okay, that works.
And I'm gonna say Mao goes after... Or Priyan goes after Mao.
That's fine. Mao is also trying to get, like, I always imagine since spells are kind of new, at least these different types of spells, so it takes a little while for the invisibility to, like, work.
Takes her an extra round to just be like, okay, let me try again.
I forget what your role is, Mao. Are you, like, acquisitions or something?
It was the... Yeah, it was... Not acquisitions. It was the lore one or something like that, or, like, the...
It was the one that gave spells.
I
Yeah.
know that, I just wanted to try and, like, figure it out thematically.
It's
You're
records.
the records keeper.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been studying.
Been studying. You have like access to a limited number of scrolls, so you use your invisibility scroll.
Okay.
So you got the record of restoration in your inventory, right?
The scroll? Yeah, I
Yes.
can put it in my inventory.
All right. Now,
It's in my haversack. Easy access.
Mao is invisible and approaches, holding your breath as you cross the stinky parts.
I mean, I could do, like, a full dash and run across, but I won't be able to do anything else.
That's kind of... Well, I mean, you could... If they don't detect you, you could technically go ahead and just wait, or we could kind of wait a moment.
That, I mean, what, it only lasts, like, a minute? So, yeah, I mean, that works.
Visibility
I'll
lasts
move
an hour.
closer.
It breaks when you do something, essentially.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. But I'll take a break in between the gas. So, next turn.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Right. Hiding amongst the gas and behind cover, you are so far undetected. The ersatz thing is surprised still. Boom Crash. It's your turn.
Remember, it's about a 70-foot bridge.
Should I? I think I should probably hold my action until Mao has done her thing. So
Wise.
yeah, I'm gonna hold my action. As soon as Mao is in the clear, I intend to Eldritch Blast the ever-living fuck out of the one on the left.
Okay. They'll have cover from you from here. You would probably need to get closer to do so.
Oh, okay. So that's easy peasy. Hold on.
Would they be able to see her from like here?
They would need to make a stealth check.
Okay.
They
you don't
kind
need
of
to go
have
from-
vision like out to here. Let's see where I'm pointing.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like
so you
right
need to go
before where
across the
Mao
bridge.
is.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
chill on the other
so-
side of the bridge.
So if I move 60 feet up, I would be approximately here. It wouldn't have cover anymore, correct?
You would be just out of their vision, and they would still have cover, but it would be partial.
Okay, so partial instead of full. 4 blasts, I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay. You are going to have make a stealth check still.
But I'm not moving up yet.
Oh! 4 blasts, you'll take it. I thought meant you were moving up. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, this is my held like series of actions after Mao does her thing.
Also,
I
Mao-
move up and I blast.
Also, Mao, Prien was going to move after you. Are they following you?
No,
They're not
I think
invisible.
it's not until of the reveal.
Zumasu.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a similar sort of thing. We're just gonna listen for Mao's signal and then we'll go in.
Okay. Is Amon doing anything? Because we might just cycle this turn.
Well, do you guys want to spend a slot?
What were you thinking of doing?
Or guiding bolt? Because-
Hold off until next turn because you need to get in there to see them.
okay, then I'll just hang here
yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah,
That's like
we're-
literally the thing is that they're
Okay,
so far
so-
forward. It's like trying to get the surprise on them.
We're literally just advancing. So, Mao, you can take another turn.
Cool.
Then we go save Mao.
Okay, Mao. As you enter this area, their eyes turn to see you. They seem to be able to see through your invisibility.
Oh, great.
They're no longer surprised.
Well, they know we're here.
Okay, well, just regular initiative then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna try and attack the nearest one.
Right? You run on in.
Richard, hey, I have a question. What is the height of the ceiling?
Yeah, we would have known that.
The height of the
How
ceiling
high?
in here is not too high in the hallways. It's only about, 15 feet high.
Okay,
What about the sewer place with the bridge?
And the place with the bridge, it is fairly tall.
Like 40.
I'll say from the bridge to the ceiling, it's 20 feet. From the bridge down below, it's another 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is like a big, sewage area. Alright, sorry, got sidetracked. Mao, as soon as you notice that they notice you, run in and use your Scimitar of Speed.
Yep,
They
just
do...
literally just a bum rush.
I will say that they do react as soon as they see you.
Okay.
They kind of have been holding their reactions perpetually until somebody comes up without, saying the password or whatever. So they will each get a shot at you.
Alright.
Oh, one is a natural 20. That's probably the one that led you to discover they could see you.
Well, so if they're attacking me, are they attacking as a reaction to
Seeing
me
you.
first?
Yes.
Okay, and I guess I don't have disadvantage being invisible.
Yeah. You can react if you wanted to do anything about it. Their crit is going to do 13 damage, technically.
I guess I can uncanny dodge that one at least.
Okay. So that's going to do 7 damage. Second attack does max damage. So you take 13 and you take 7, so 20 total. And then you close the distance and go for your attack, which is a hit. I just need to remind myself of their stats. Yep, that is definitely a hit. Roll for damage.
It says 13 underneath it.
It does. So you do 13. It is magical. Just checking.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's fine. He takes 13 damage. Bonus action.
I guess bonus action is probably gonna be disengage. I don't think attacking is going to do much.
Damage is damage, up to you.
Death is also death, but you know what? I'll sure, bonus action.
Bonk.
8 slash.
Okay, you do another 8 to the creature.
Okay.
Alright, and...
Now it's time for pain.
Yep. Prien can go next. Are they going to rush in as soon as they know something's wrong?
If they can see me, then they would have attacked. I assume that's just the alarm.
We would have heard something at least. Be like, oh shit.
I did yell.
Okay. They can only get here by dashing. See if they have any features.
Perfect distance. They can just watch me be a badass.
Oh, you also have visibility of Prien, and I think you can technically control her as well. Let me know if that's not the case. Okay, good.
Yes.
So she has a few abilities. She can use her whip 7 times a day, and she can use flash powder once a day and a smoke bomb once a day. They both similarly blind or obscure things, but the whip can knock people prone.
A smoke bomb sounds pretty good, but that's only once per day, so I'd rather save that for like a bigger area.
Yep,
Also,
I'm just letting you know what they do. But for now, all they did was dash.
Okay.
Okay, this guy is next to Mao, and is gonna use their bonus action to use one of their charges and charge up their weapon.
Don't like the sound of that.
Let's do a fire strike. They ignite one of the bolts that's going after you, and let's see if it hits. It does hit.
Ow.
Assuming a 24 hits. So they're going to do 9 piercing plus 7 fire, so that's 16 damage. You have resistance
I'm sorry,
to fire.
how much of that is fire? Yeah.
So that's 7, it's 4 fire instead, so that's 13. You do have your reaction, now that it's been a turn.
I'm gonna hold it. Wait, is there... Yeah, the other one's still up, so I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Wait for the other one to attack.
Moon Crash. Start of the round. None of them have moved out from their position, so it's still hard to see unless you can get closer.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Is that a dash for you?
No, it's 60 foot of movement because of the wand.
Light. Okay. So you're within range.
Okay.
And this one does not have cover from you in this position.
Sweet. Okay, so Eldritch Blast, unload.
Right. Those, I believe, are all going to hit.
It doesn't look like it added anything to.
Yeah, it's just like 6, 3, 7 for force.
I thought I fixed this last time, like...
You did? I didn't touch it. There's something.
Do you know how much your bonus is?
What button are you pressing to activate Eldritch Blast? Oh my god, you also have a massive stack of things.
Okay,
Oh.
and keep in mind, I haven't touched them. This is all other things. So, what I do is I click the little character token, and there's a button at the top. It says Cantrip Eldritch Blast.
It should be adding that. So that's unusual that it's not. Did it do it this time?
Oh, now it is.
I literally just opened it and checked to make sure it was there, and it did it.
Okay.
So I don't know what went wrong.
I don't know.
Click it a few more times to see how much
Okay.
damage it does. And it's still adding it this time. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't
Joy.
know what that quirk was.
It's shrug.
So that's what?
9,
30,
37, 7 plus
7.
8, 45?
45 damage. That is more than their hit points. They have 42 hit points. So this guy is blasted off and into the water, and there's a brief, shocking electrical thing before they just drift off into the water.
Nice.
Neat.
Zamasu.
I can't move very far. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, all my stuff.
And Elena got mixed in with me. Yeah, I can't do much except for... because I can't even see them from over here. Just stand so I'm not inside of the fog.
Alright. Anything else?
Alright, Elena's gonna just,
Dash.
gonna flank this guy Nah, she's gonna be explode if that's the case. She's just gonna hide on the ceiling. She's done.
Okay. I'm on.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Am I within the cloud?
No.
Okay.
I could technically be right behind Boom Crash. I'm just gonna... whoop.
And I'm just gonna dash up.
And with that, it's the last dude's turn. This dude's gonna bonus action charge their weapon with frost.
I do have a question.
Yep.
Are these mechanical things identical or any different from the demo?
They look almost identical to the demo, though these ones just have crossbows instead of, like, glaives.
Okay, so it's the just the armament, like there's no. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They largely have the same hit points, resistances, all that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, this one's going to attack the Raven, since they are at a distance. They'd rather do a ranged attack because they don't have much of a melee.
I can protection at least.
Okay, 16. It's Prien's AC. Is 18 thanks to their +2 armor, so that does not hit. Right, the Bolt Caster. Oh, they can make another attack. I forgot. They just didn't do that last time because of their it being a reaction. So they're gonna do it again.
I'm
Okay.
gonna impose disadvantage. Roll that again.
Yes, yes, Daddy.
God damn it.
Okay, this one does hit. Next range attack that the Boltcaster hits with this turn. Okay. So that's going to deal 8 plus 7 cold, 15 to Prien. They need to make a save against the damage.
They're at least in my aura, so they get the +5.
+5, so that's going to succeed. They don't lose a health point,
Nice.
is how that works. So they got dealt negligible damage. Mao, it's your turn.
Stabby stab. I am here, and I have... Give me my character sheet.
Alright. Your sword, your scimitar whips around. And deals 8 damage.
And I'll swing
Oh,
again.
whoops. Shit. What was their hit points a second ago? I think it was like at... I think it was around this.
Ish. Around there, yeah.
-8. Okay. And now
Minus
another
12.
hit, -12. Okay, they're at 1 hit point.
Fuck off! I'm just gonna, like, kick off of that.
You tried
Fuck
to kick off of them. Alright, they can attack you. Oh, they also have a reaction, actually. They react to you hitting them with a shocking rebuke. So I'm going to need you to make a con save.
Ooh. Okay, I'll just put myself back here then.
Okay. So
What
you
does
take...
that do?
You're going to take 2d8 damage.
Great.
Zorp, it's lightning damage. So you take 10. And you can't use reactions until the start of its next turn.
Oh, I was gonna do something cool, but now I can't do it.
I don't like that.
You can still move away. It actually used its reaction to do that, so it doesn't have an attack of opportunity against you either.
That's fine. Still don't like it. But I run. I run away.
Alright, this guy's dead. Boom crash.
Priyan.
Go
Oh,
kill it.
Priyan also has a turn. So,
Oh, Priyan, go kill it.
yeah, Priyan has 30-foot move.
So I guess in the gas. And then can attack diagonally.
Yep. That was always allowed. Oh, technically you hit. So if you had them move up, then they will also hit.
They'll also hit, yeah.
Yeah, so they're just gonna
I was
kill
like
it.
looking for like what they hit with. Okay, yeah, they still rapier.
There you go.
Then she kicks the device off into the water.
She got the cool finish.
All right,
Great! Thumbs up.
I'm gonna have us continue in a pseudo turn order here. Let's. God, I just don't want to roll for initiative again.
That's fair.
So let's say, what do you all want to do this turn? Continue moving forward to the doorway.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's the only thing we
Yes.
can do, right?
Yep. I'm gonna have you guys make perception checks at disadvantage, thanks to the mist,
Okay.
the stink gas, the visible stink lines. All right.
Oh no, I rolled really poorly. Man, I'm rolling really poorly this game.
Not as bad as I am, it looks like.
Oh my
I
god,
did well
that's a
without
really,
any
that's another
wisdom.
single.
All right, Zumasu and Mao. Mao, you notice this first, but there actually does appear to be another way of movement. There are vents that are moving water throughout this area. It looks like it leads beyond the door. At least you hope that is the case.
So can go and try and move to the side.
If you're okay
Um,
with getting a little stinky.
We're already stinky. I pointed out to everybody, and I know that Boom Crash is not going to want to get her feathers.
No, Boom Crush is not doing that.
Also-
but we can go through and maybe open up the door.
I feel like
I'll be the distraction.
I feel like our presence is already known. We should consider it already known at this point, and that we
Yeah.
should just kind of blitz through.
But like the full force of it. So if they want to have like a turn to get into position and then we blast through,
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
do
we can
that.
do that. So,
Mhm.
down into the water I go.
Okay.
You want a potion of what? You got a potion of water breathing if you want.
It's just, I'm just standing in it. I'm not going in it.
Do you have to be submerged?
Yes.
How deep is it?
They're
Is it
vents.
It is
Please tell me it's not completely submerged.
5 feet deep,
Okay.
so it is
cool.
like up to your neck. You're also 20 feet below the bridge.
That's fine.
I'm also gonna call Dust Flicker in since I know
Gross.
this way's big enough for him. So he's just gonna start making his way over.
Okay. I'll say Dust Flicker will arrive in like 10 minutes or so,
That's fine.
Covered in shit.
assuming they
Covered in
can a
Get through
manhole
the
cover.
squeezings.
Okay, Mao, make a Thieves' Tools check. Boom Crash, also make a Thieves' Tools check.
Mmm.
Brienne can assist one of you,
Okay.
most likely Crash.
Yeah.
Brian doesn't
sure.
want to come
I'll
down
take
into the stink
best.
water?
Brienne has standards.
Oh.
Don't worry, I got a magical bar of soap to clean you up afterwards.
It's fine, I have no shame.
Also, Zumasu, I mentioned that you had that as well. There was another vent a ways back. Just move you down here, but it was over here.
I'll just let people know. There's another vent over here. In case
Okay,
this
so-
is the dead end.
Thanks, man.
Plus
Okay.
6 with proficiency because I'm proficient with these tools. So is that a 20 something?
I'll just let you know that you are rolling for Goose.
Yes.
Oh, motherfucker. How dare you, little bastard.
I'm just here.
I'm a piece of your soul.
Okay.
You both have 2.
Oh,
But that'd
so
be like a
it's-
21.
21.
So both of those are high enough to beat the DC 20. Well, actually, the vent was a lower DC, but you do beat the doors DC. So let's dynamic lighting layer. You guys hear noises up ahead, Priyan and Boom Crash. It sounds like a lot of talking, and you can see lights going on up ahead. Mao, you are able to open the vent. Whoop. Let's move the whole tunnel. Oh, actually, that's not a door. Got it. Cool.
Thanks.
So you look ahead, and it seems to run parallel. Also, it's far below the door. You're not sure if it connects to where they're going.
I I send messages through the sending stone. Whoever's on the other side is just receiving that I am heading straight.
Oh yeah, just for clarification, we'll go like this. Boom Crash and Mal have a sending stone. Me and Amon have a sending stone since we have 4.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fireball as a surprise thing, and then y'all can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay?
Sure. Can I just send Elena? Say we send Elena in just so I can see what's over there first,
Sure.
so I can get visual for my purposes. So Elena flies over here.
Have Alina make a
Alright.
stealth check. Should be
Okay.
easy.
Why can't I click on Elena? Because I'm not in the area to see her again. Here we go. Why does it say Goose?
Because you clicked on Goose.
God damn it. That would have been
Goose
nice.
is doing great. Goose is gonna go up then.
She did good too, because she
Yeah,
would have had advantage.
She has
right?
advantage being visible, so feel free.
Okay.
Yeah, you look up ahead, and it's a sort of cafeteria of sorts. There's a lot of stench here as well, but everybody else here seems kind of used to it. There's a bunch of vintners here, and a few more of those dangerous hit point filled trogs.
Okay, so I'll let you guys know there's 7 vintners, like murky guys, they're smallish, and then there's 2 of the big ass trogs. Most of them are towards the front, about 5 of them, so a fireball right there would be good, and then we have to deal with the trogs afterwards because they'll probably tank it.
It also
there's-
turns to the east.
Yes, goes to the east. So I give the intel off, give Boom Crash the go ahead, Elena flies into a corner so she's safe for now.
Alright, Mao, you get to the other end of this hallway, and there is another grate. At this point, you would need to break open this vent as well, in the time that they are scouting with Alina.
Okay. These tools?
Yep, it's these tools if you want to go through. Okay.
26.
Yeah, this vent is partially submerged, so you kind of have to like go underneath the water. I have you make a stealth or perception check with disadvantage.
22.
Okay. As you're disabling this lock, you note that there's a shift in the water as you are trying to disable it, and beyond the grate, before your unlocking fully succeeds, you see a massive creature swim by. A massive
This is
silhouette.
bad.
Guys, there's something in here. I don't like it.
Would you like to continue unlocking the grate?
You can run away.
I don't know.
You are separate from the rest of your group. It doesn't look like it's going to meet up in the same place.
Yeah, and it's also like I'm 20 feet down from the bridge. Are you guys still at the bridge? I guess that's confirming. Like, if you're still
You've been
there, I'll
talking
come
to
back.
Boom Crash,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So conversation with Boom Crash.
Yeah. Okay, come on back.
Okay, heading back.
All right.
There we go.
I'll
Get
move
here.
now because you need to go through the wall. Okay. Well, you went through the wall because that's fine. Whatever.
No, I didn't.
Right.
Oh,
So
well, you did for a second on my
hey
end.
Mal, there's like 9 guys over there. Our plan was to have Boom Crash do an AoE and then we rush in.
Okay. Do we
there's
want to
2
start with
frogs.
Boom Crash's turn then?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
I'd
so.
say that's
Yeah,
pretty
let's do
good.
that.
Let me just get a little closer because I'm a slow baby. I just want to be still within the... Okay, that'll be fine. I don't think they'll be able to see me if I get up to here, right? Yeah, I can't see anybody. I'm just here, so I'm still out of range, but I can run in.
Okay.
Alright.
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
You want to get close, you have to pay the toll.
I guess so. God damn it.
God. Inspiration, do you still have it?
Yeah, I could use my inspiration, but I don't really
The
want
last half hour.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Why not? Okay.
Okay. You make a bit of noise, but it doesn't seem that they noticed. Alright, Boom Crash, we will start off with your turn then, since you seem to be the initiator.
Okay. I'm going to... Ooh, juicy, juicy.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay,
they're all
so-
right there.
You
Hellfire
emerge.
Blast?
You emerge from beyond, and you start casting.
Okay, so Hellfire Ball, I believe that's a 20-foot radius.
Sure is. You want to center that bad boy.
Could at least hit like
Maybe
7 of them.
5 feet. Yeah. Okay, that'll get a large portion of them.
You can get all the trogs, that probably is worth it. Because they are chunky boys.
Yep, so Hellfire Ball, so they need to make a dex save.
Okay, you emerge from beyond the corner. They are surprised. I'm going to add them to the initiative if they survive. Initiative. And I'll do just a generic crony over here to the initiative. Sorry, I need to rearrange the initiative again. Okay, Boom Crash. You emerge from beyond the corner, and one of them goes, "See, I told you there was an intruder!" And they all start, like, getting up, and then you begin chanting, and suddenly a fireball erupts in the cafeteria, absolutely demolishing most of the tables, igniting some of the, like, the stinky gas that's in this area, and, well, everybody takes some damage. Let's do some saves. Let's do all the vintners first. There's 5.
Your save was what, like a 23 or 24 now?
Oh, that's right. I don't think they can succeed. Yeah, they can. The vintners, or the trogs. Blah. I'm starting to lose it. Okay, yeah, everybody failed their saves. Roll for damage. Did you already?
Jeez,
No, I haven't.
that was a good roll.
41 damage. All of the cronies disappear. They are minions, so they just flat out. All the trogs take the full brunt of the damage. Furthermore, since they are in the stinky areas, it is going to deal additional damage. An additional flat 10 damage.
Crash commits war crimes.
Okay, all the trogs are bloodied, and 2 cronies are left alive in the corner. Anything else, Boom Crash?
Nope.
Zumosu.
Da. So what do I got left? Okay, 2 trogs. Oh, I can technically go and hit this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy a little. Yeah, I'm just hit him normally. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Bonk. Dude, does an 18 even hit?
An 18 does hit them.
Okay, so bonk. How's he looking?
What's the damage?
That's 28 damage.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's still up.
Okay. That one is 24 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Yep.
He's still up.
Well, okay, I'm good for now. Just gonna have Elena fly over to this corner. That's all.
Okay. I'm on.
Okay. That's okay. I got into dash because I can't see shit.
I can assume that you maybe came up to here beforehand since you all had a round.
Like,
Yeah, so you can get there within 30 feet.
okay, cool. Let's just do the Toll the Dead.
Kill that trog.
Alright, they're gonna make a, what, wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay, they failed. So they're gonna
Okay.
take 29 damage. This trog goes down.
Pop.
All right.
Killed a lot of people.
I think.
You're welcome.
Looks like these guys are pretty much chumps, so I'm not gonna cast any additional spells.
Alright. It's the cronies' turn. So, 2 of the cronies are still alive. Forget what their deal is. Ah, right, okay. They're going to come forward here. Here. And they're going to use their Torment ability, which has a short-ish range. They're going to start throwing some knives at Zumasu and yelling epithets at him. Get out of here, you fucking nerds! And it fails.
I can tell you're shaking. You just saw everybody burn. I don't think it's gonna end well for you.
You're gonna tell the boss you're here, and then you're gonna be in big trouble. Normally this would actually, if it hits, they do kind of do a vicious mockery kind of effect on you.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, but it's also like an attack. Anywho, they're done. Luckily, it's this Trog's turn, as in it's not the other Trog's turn. This guy's gonna go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's gonna hop over his dead companion, like on the table over here, and attack.
Oh, look at you
Zumasu.
being a Velociraptor.
This one's just talking in Troglodyte. Wait, let's see.
So I got -2 AC because of the smog.
You do. The Trogs are immune to it, but the Vintner cronies and stuff aren't. Okay, he's gonna do a bite attack. Misses. And then he's gonna attack with his lead pipe. And misses again. Looked like a brutal blow, though, if it did hit. Okay, this guy is dead. I'm just gonna knock him off the side and knock him off the initiative. Mao! Near the bottom, weirdly.
Yeah, well, I tried doing a thing and it didn't work out. There's scary monsters in the water.
Everybody else was too much of a pussy to go in.
Yeah.
Would you
No
like
one
to be
wanted
alone in the water with the giant monster?
No.
With disadvantage on all your attacks? And thus an
No.
ability to sneak attack?
Well, I guess I can just kind of dash up to everybody at least.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Bran can follow.
Priyan can come too.
Priyan can come too.
Yeah, I guess bonus action hide around the corner.
Yeah. I mean, technically you could bonus action dash if you really wanted to, and then attack the thing adjacent to Zumasu.
That's true.
Could just shoot the thing.
Could
Could also just shoot it.
you shoot it? You know what? We're not gonna talk about it. Why did you do it twice?
I don't know. Probably clicked it twice? I don't know.
No? Weird.
Did you do it from the macro?
I did. I just did it once this time. But looks like only once went through, so. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Roll 20 is being
it's-
weird.
Since technically I did not hit, then Priyan also does not hit, correct?
Yeah.
She has to make a detect
Priyan can
defense.
try.
Okay, yeah.
She'd need to get in there, though. She has melee weapons.
She's more melee, yeah. So I guess entered.
Alright. She can dash in if she wants.
She moved kind of the same amount of distance that I did.
Yeah. Oh, did you need to dash to get here?
I believe so.
What do you mean, believe so? You either did or didn't.
I dashed to get up to it because I wasn't gonna have enough room.
Yeah, so you
But
did. Okay.
I had to go around Priyan because she was down in there somewhere.
Oh. Alright, well, then I guess that's over. Boom Crash.
Cool. Yeah, next turn. Speed.
Kill it.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna move in a smidge, and I'm gonna aim at that Trog. Of blast.
Alright, all hits. The natural 20 is going to do 16 total damage. So that's going to be 27 plus 16. 36. No, 30. Shit, somebody do math for me. God.
27
What is-
plus 16.
I'm always trying to
that's
do everybody's
43.
math. 43?
43.
Okay. He takes a sizable hit as he collides with the opposite wall.
Okay. I'm gonna go in here and just sort of duck out because I don't want to be like two in there.
Fair enough.
Alright. That it is Zumasu's turn.
Bum-ba-dum. I'm gonna go over here. Elena's gonna fly over here to distract the guy so I get the help action. I'm gonna green flame bid this guy because if I do, I can hit the crony. So first make it with advantage. That hits. He gets an additional 3d8 plus the radiant damage because of the thing.
Right. That is going to do the Trog in. However, You're using Green Flame Blade?
Oh, fuck.
That does
yeah.
fire damage?
Yep, it does. Well, I think it's fire. Yeah, it's fire damage. If
Okay.
I make a boom...
The gas explodes. You take 10 damage.
Okay. It goes through my armor of Agathis. Nobody gets hurt. And it jumps to this person. So they take 3d8 damage.
Does it jump to somebody adjacent to you or to the target?
Let me double check, because I thought it was to the...
I thought it was
I thought it
adjacent
was
to the
to me.
target.
Oh, you might be right. I just knew it was
Okay.
5 feet.
Oh, it just says
No, so you can see within 5 feet of it.
of it.
Yeah, so it's the target.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Either way, you did
well,
enough damage to kill it thanks to your bonus damage.
oh,
And
the bonus damage carries over, because I thought you just said...
no, to kill the Trog.
Yeah, what are you talking
Oh, yeah.
about?
Okay, yeah. Well, then I guess that's it then. I should have just taken 2 attacks.
Right, I'm on.
Okay. So this is gonna be a blitz, right? We're probably not gonna take any rest in here at all.
Probably not.
Okay, in that case, I think I should heal you.
It only got from my armor of Agathis. That's only why I'm annoyed. So I still have my maximum HP.
So I think Mao, do you think you need healing? Do you have
Yes.
enough? Okay, you need
If
healing.
you want to heal me, and that is like your turn, that'd be great. I still have plenty of healing gems. I don't know how many you guys took.
Uh,
I put them into the
oh
chat,
right.
but no one said
I didn't actually see it in the. So we'll need to divide it up
Let me
evenly
double
after
check
that.
those sure.
Well, in that case, I'm still gonna do cure wounds on you, just to
Okay.
level 1.
Oh, can you put them in the Dorkvision notes too?
Just take 2 greater healing gems, then 2 superior healing gems, and I'll have the extra.
Everybody?
There's 10.
Plus 5, so you heal 9 hit points.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. Okay. I'm on. You heal Mao with your holy powers of Nerul. It is the Vintner's turns. They are gonna torment Zimasu. Okay, 2 of them are attacking, so it's +2. Okay, this one is going to definitely hit.
It's like an attack? Oh, they got a...
Yep, they're kind of like, you know, making fun of you while poking you with knives. And thanks to their group attack, they do end up hitting, and they're going to deal 8 slashing damage to you.
Okay. Armor of Agathis does 15 damage to... So do they both take Armor of Agathis damage?
Yeah, they're both going to die.
Yeah, so they hit me and then my, magical armor explodes and kills them.
Kind of. Also, I still will need a wisdom save from you.
Okay.
DC
And I-
is 16. Hey,
I'm good
you're
at
fine.
that.
Okay, the armor of Agathis erupts and kills them both. However, there's more cronies afoot because more have heard the ruckus in this room now that a round has passed. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One comes from around the corner. Hey, intruders! And
Very
Two more.
fancy ones.
are going to join them. Only one of them can really get in here to attack, so only 2 of them are going to be able to attack Boom Crash. Let's do... Okay, they missed.
That manages to miss.
Yeah, they critical miss as they run around the corner. They start throwing axes and stuff at you, but to no avail. And Mao, it's back to your turn again.
Yay!
Are still technically... Oh wait, no, you're visible now because you attacked, right?
I am, yes. Let's move. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, Mal, these are gems, not just potions, right?
Yeah, the gem thing, so they're the bonus
Okay.
action ones. Alright, if I get here, I can shoot past, right? Is there gas in there?
Not in here. It would be
Okay.
visible.
Yeah, so I'd like to shoot past Boom Crash. Basically, like, standing next to her and just kind of going over her shoulder. Does she still have cover, or...?
These guys would
Giving
have
them
cover. If you squeezed in the same space with Boom Crash, you'd have disadvantage. So those are your 2 options.
Oh, squeeze.
Okay, you have disadvantage. Okay, still a hit. So that's going to be with Cinder
12
Smite.
damage? Yep.
12 damage does not beat their hit points, so it only kills the first one.
Okay. And I guess bonus
Although
action just to move back. So I'm not
technically that's a
blocking.
sneak attack, right? It's Boom Crash. No, because you had disadvantage on the attack.
I had disadvantage.
Okay.
I was squeezing.
Right. Mao and Boom Crash. I'm gonna need you both to make perception checks, by the way.
Okay.
While you're moving Brienne and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Boom Crash didn't sense it, but Mao, you did sense that there was something that was invisible in that same hallway. There was something perched on one of the vintner's shoulders in the back. A small invisible thing.
Can Boom Crash see it?
But I would,
Yeah.
It's hiding.
Okay.
hiding,
I make
okay.
note. I'm just like, hey, you should be able to see it, but there's something there.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Righty. Boom Crash. You can use an action to try to perceive it, or just keep up the assault.
I am mildly curious, and these things aren't terribly threatening, so I'm not that worried. So
Okay.
I'll try and perceive it.
Right, that's a perception check.
Damn, not
Okay.
doing great.
Well, let's see. It's gonna try and hide.
Oof,
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
Well, although there's also a slight reveal there, but that's fine. Don't care. You would have found out eventually. But either way, it is still unseen. Okay, so that's your action.
Sure.
Any movement?
I'm going to get out of the way and let the melee people be able to do their thing.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. The small hallways, by the way, do not permit flying over people's heads. Would still evoke attacks of opportunity. I figured it was worth mentioning.
Yeah, because it's
Noted.
less than 5 feet.
Yep.
Less than 15 feet, you said. Yeah.
Okay, Zumosu.
So I can't hit this guy?
You would just have cover.
Alright, well first I'll hit this guy.
Although if you green flame blade, it would spread to somebody who's adjacent to the target.
Yeah, I missed this time anyway.
Alright.
Second attack. Well, does a 16... Well, it's a natural one, so...
It's a natural one, it misses. Okay, but a 19 will hit.
Okay, so that guy gets 20 damage.
20 damage is more than their AC, so that will hit an adjacent target. Well,
It won't kill him.
that hit would still hit even though they had cover, so I'm gonna say that it gets both of them.
Okay. Good old minions.
Yeah, minions. This place is full of minions because these... I redesigned this entire dungeon because this was for like level 7, you guys, so they're now minions instead of like full-fledged duties.
Hey, we're level 7. Could you have an easier version, please?
Excuse me, please. Alright, I'm on.
I'm just saying, Dark Souls need an easy mode. Okay, let's see.
Typing is a free action. Mao, you said there was something over here still?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something move, I think.
Okay, that looks like I need to squeeze it quite a bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn it. Okay, Zumos is in the way. So
Okay. I mean, there's no enemy here. There's an invisible something here. Mao blind sensed it.
okay.
You can try to seek it, Amon, with your action.
Up higher
Okay,
perception
okay.
than we do.
Yeah, I guess I'll do perception, although, you know.
Yeah, it would of course be with disadvantage.
Well,
But a 20 is still pretty good. You see something moving across the bodies of the vintners. It's like moving their cloaks and stuff and scrabbling away. It is in this 5-foot space in front of Zumasu.
Right there, kill it. I like
on my
pointed
next
to.
turn, I guess, or if it tries to move.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's just scurrying away.
it
do
will
it.
move on the vintners' turns. The cronies' turns.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's my action.
there actually is another person that has heard the noise. And they burst down this door. It's another Trog It enters the room
Boom Crash.
and sees Boom Crash, and it runs towards Boom Crash. And tries to
Yep.
attack with its lead pipe.
She got cover because she's in that weird. Oh, where
That
is
hits.
no? That is Boom Crash.
Okay, so that's gonna do 11 bludgeoning, and okay, it doesn't have its other effect. If it had advantage, it would stun you. It's lead pipe. Okie doke.
That's good to know.
It can also bite, and gets a natural 20. 2 natural
Jesus
20s.
Christ.
So that's gonna be
Hold on. I'm gonna do my. I haven't used this ability in a while. Negate the crit, so it's a regular hit.
Do you need to be able to see Boom Crash or the creature?
I think I just need to see the. Well, I can see both. So
Well, it is a corner here, but I would say that you can see this guy. So you negate it. It's going to deal 8 damage to Boom Crash.
okay.
Thank you.
3.
All right. On the Vintner's crony's turn, this creature tries to move away. Since you have detected it, even though it's invisible, I will permit an attack from Zumasu of opportunity.
Okay, so is this like technically a disadvantage though, or whatever?
It is at disadvantage because it's invisible.
Well, I still have pretty good to hit because I got that new belt. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a pretty good belt.
You strike and you hit the creature. It turns visible and dies. It was, in fact, an imp. And it becomes visible for a brief moment before it bursts into flames and disappears.
This is somebody's familiar, isn't it?
Probably.
Probably, but it didn't reach its master in time.
Well, too bad for them. They're gonna have to use some resources to summon it again. All right.
It was mostly alerting the boss to your presence.
Yeah, figured. All right,
Mao, it's your turn.
go say Boom Crash.
Alright. Yeah, let's go. Drop
You can
the bow
stab it now.
and stab. Also, technically,
Great.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep, because
And
Boom
Brienne
Crash
can
is
go help.
threatening.
Yeah. So okay, just want to make sure that it hit.
It's going to be minus the initial 10 and minus 31. All right,
And then bonus
big
action.
hit. Scimitar moves around and deals another slashing. 9
Pretty
slashing.
good hits.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Yeah, and then Brienne. I mean, gonna see immediate help. I think would go and help Boom Crash.
You guys surround the Trog and start poking away at its thick hide. So Priyan automatically hits. Roll for the... Yes. Hit the name tag. Yes. Another 10 damage. Okay. You guys are all near the Trog, so you do have minus to AC, but
Oh yeah, smelly.
but that doesn't affect you this turn. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Boom Crash, it is your turn.
We've all come to protect you.
Yeah.
You'll have disadvantage
Um,
on attacks if you're within
yeah.
5 feet.
And
pretty
You
good
everybody.
could just
anyway.
disengage and leave it to the melee boys.
Yeah, that makes honestly the most sense.
That's fine.
Sure, you
We
can do
won't
some
judge you for
exploration.
it.
But wait,
whatever.
is this
The door
Is this
opened
door
briefly, but it's closed.
it's one close. Okay, damn it.
It's not locked.
Okay.
You could disengage with an item interaction at the door.
I'll do that. Okay.
Okay, you
Although
soar
she's
out of the
gonna-
Vintner's Trog's range, soaring over its head. This room is tall enough. And
Okay.
go and open the door. Yeah. Right, ahead of you is a hallway. Once again, turning away to the east, further away from the beast from earlier.
What a twist.
The twist.
Okay.
And yeah, it's another long hallway beyond. Alright,
Mm-hmm.
Zumasu.
I'm gonna do the cool thing that I didn't get to do last time. Mal, attack that guy again.
Oh, I just get to do it?
Operations. Yeah, you get to do it. Move yourself
Nice.
over here though, so you can do it with the plus. Oh, you hit it anyway. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say like it just needs
You
to
get the
hit.
sneak
'cause,
attack damage now, and I think it has one more thing.
I mean, I don't think I can actually move. You can just make me attack.
No,
Right.
you can move with it.
You can use
It
your
moves up
action
30
to
feet.
command an ally to use their reaction. They move up to their speed and attack an enemy that you choose.
Oh,
On a hit,
Okay,
they are
I mean,
knocked
either
prone.
way,
Yep.
it's threatening either way. So I'm just gonna hit and then yeah, I guess sneak attack.
Yep, and he's not prone. He's having a bad day.
Right.
Well,
Yep.
that was low damage,
Just-
but still.
Like, hey,
It's a good thing it's limited to Mao's reaction, because otherwise we'll just all take the abilities like Mao attack, Mao attack.
No,
Yeah.
no, there's a ways to abuse it, but not this way.
just eventually I'm just gonna be like, guys, I'm getting really tired. I can't control my body. This weird things keep happening.
I cast Greater Restoration to remove your fatigue.
Now keep going.
I think a Battle Master fighter can do that without having a burner reaction, but since this is a special thing, that's why it uses that to balance it out.
Yeah.
Most of them do reactions, though. Okay, so it takes 32 damage, and it's still up, but, whatever.
It's not prone. It's not up. It's
Oh,
on
sorry.
the pass.
I mean, it's alive. But yes, it is knocked prone. Anything
Alright,
else?
that was
Melissa?
my action. I'm just gonna stay here so I can get to either door. I'm done.
Right. I'm on. It's your turn.
Alright, I think I'm just going to do the Toll the Dead on it. Just doing plain cleanup right now. Oh wow, it didn't register. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, it just took a while.
Okay, it failed. Roll for damage. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It did. It did.
Yeah, it just really delayed a long time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, its health is just enough. That kills the Trog.
Alright. In that case,
Bell tolls for thee. The Vintner's Trog is clutches its head and just dies as it starts to rot from the inside out.
as I walk past it, can I examine the barrels? Like, are they just booze?
Yep, they are just booze barrels. It's a cafeteria.
Okay, nothing special then. In that case, I'm just gonna keep on trucking. I want to stay out of your guys' way, so my turn is over.
Okay. Just going to take a look around. I'm gonna turn off the initiative. So if we get into combat again, we will roll initiative again.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Armor back at this again because that lasts an hour and it's useful to have.
Okay.
I've found the joy of Armor back at this. You get to hurt people when they hurt you.
I mean, did your Armor of Agathis go away?
Yeah, from the stupid cloud and then the minions hit me, remember? It's only 15 hit points.
Oh, because you have such low level. Because you're
Yeah,
so...
I only have a third level.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
You are
it's still
UI.
useful.
You are UI, baby.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, Boom Crash went down the hallway, so we should probably just head.
Yeah, let's go see what
keep
Boom
following
Crash
her.
is up to.
Also, okay, actually, we should consult Priyan. Like, Boom Crash went the right way, correct?
I haven't really explored the Stinkhouse very much. afraid.
Okay, in that case, we follow Boom Crash, but
Yeah.
we should probably pull her back a little. So Zumasu, get your ass in the front.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Uh,
just tell Dust Flicker to hide in the cafeteria and give him directions to this spot for now.
Okay.
They're still gonna trek their way there.
The only thing I'd like to keep an eye out for is like the teleportation room. That was the one thing that I remembered from when we were in here before.
Yep, that would be useful to know.
Yeah, so I say Mao, and then Zumasu, and then the Boom Crash, and then me. I think
Okay.
that should be the order.
Come on, let's do it.
Okay.
Moose.
Elena, be on Mao for recon as well in case she needs to fly forward, just for visual.
All right. What do their tiefling eyes see?
Okay. You see a dark hallway. There's a door to the south, and it turns to the north up ahead.
Cool.
As we're moving to, keeping track of like things on the walls. I don't know if they would use code inside the walls, but just peeking every now and then.
There's not as much code here inside of their lair.
How is the lighting, by the way, over here?
It is dark. There's no
It is
light here.
But
Should I cast the light spell?
No.
no,
Check this door.
No.
Okay.
no,
Alright.
because only Boom Crash can't see it, and it's like we have dark vision and everything, so it should be fine.
Okay. If you're checking that door, I'll have you... Are you checking it for traps or, like, just perceiving the door?
Perceiving like sound, trying to see if there's people beyond it.
Listen at the door, make a perception.
22.
Oh, 22. You hear distant, muffled noise. There's probably some degree of separation between you and the noise, but otherwise there's lots of creatures far beyond the door.
Ooh.
Our goal is to find the book. Where do you think the book
Yes.
would be hidden? Like, do you think it would be a place without people then and be in a secret room?
No,
Oh,
it would be in a heavily
okay.
guarded area.
Actually, locate object.
Yes!
Let's
You aren't
see.
familiar with the object.
Damn it!
Yeah.
It was a try. So do we want to go towards the sound or away from it?
I'm gonna at least check down the hallway first before making that decision.
I'll just chill here. Elena will
And I'll
follow
do
you
that
along.
so you can see with Elena.
The
Alright,
hallway ends in a dead end, although there is a strange noticeable seam on the floor that also connects up onto the walls and the ceiling.
Well, that looks like a secret passage. You
Elena,
want
go
help
step on it.
investigating it? Well,
Go step on it. It's probably just a body chute. It's probably where they dump people. Or, it could be something to go down. Yeah, I guess a quick investigation.
okay. Do you want me to help you, or you want to do it?
Just come nearby and like hold my back in case this thing decides to like throw me down a poop chute.
All right. I'll say I'm giving her the help action for this.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say that this is not necessarily investigation. I'm going to say that this is a intelligence thieves tools check.
Oh.
Huh.
Intelligent.
So I don't know how I'd necessarily help her other than providing her with like crowbar and an extra set of hands.
Boom Crash could assist.
Okay, Boom Crash. We
Oh,
might
well,
need your magical
still dead.
expertise.
Okay. Boom
Okay.
Crash is able to give the advantage, and it's a 30?
Hold on, because
Oh.
you said intelligence, so I'm switching thieves tools to intelligence.
Okay. Well, it's either an 18 or a natural 1, aka an 18, because of reliable talent.
Oh yeah.
what a joke.
What is it?
Anyway, you
Look, I'm a one-trick pony, and I will make sure that I will stay that way.
you interpret that it will trigger if stepped on. Sorry, not if stepped on. If somebody touches a tile on the far wall that you've noticed, it's actually kind of separated from the rest of it. So it's not necessarily a trap, you intuit. You also
Elena, go
note
touch.
that because the way that the seams are placed and the way that there's like grinding marks,
It rotates.
it rotates.
It rotates. Yeah, see, this is where they would keep a crime Bible.
That sounds about right. How do we want to transport people? Because it looks like you can only fit 2 at a time, right?
Give me Elena first.
Alright.
Can I cast invisibility again? I forget how many times I can do that a day.
Yeah, we could cast it on you. You could drink a potion. How you want to do it?
Well, because I have the spells from the
Yeah.
thing. Pain message.
Yeah. How many do you get?
1 per day.
Oh. Do you want one of us to use an invisibility slot?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want invisibility or great?
Whichever one lasts longer.
Okay, I'm just giving you regular invisibility. 2nd level slot. Burn. Boom, there you go. You're
Okay.
invisible.
Alright, I'm pointing out exactly where this stone thing is that I found.
Okay.
And I'm going to interact with it with Elena on me.
Okay, you and Alina enter this area, and then you touch a stone on the far wall, and the entire room rotates clockwise.
Alright, I'm holding on to Boom Crash so I can not fall over. Oh, I need vision on my dang familiar.
And oddly enough, another hallway replaces that one. Sumasu, stop trying to clip through the walls.
Can't see anything.
Also, come back. We're gonna keep on pressing the button until we get a Mal back, okay?
No, the issue is the vision thing, because it's only attached to my character. I can't see through Elena.
That's fine.
Suffer.
I will
So-
say that
Well-
you see stairs descending downwards into a room. You hear hushed conversations ahead. The entire room is filled with gas, and there's like a grate covering sewage water. On the far end is a door on the western wall.
Can I
narrate this to
step
people.
off of this so that way they can try and press their way through? I assume, is there another button on their side so they can try to keep rotating?
The other side was replaced by another similar dead-end hallway. It does have a similar marking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna step off of this if I think it's gonna rotate so we don't have a weird, wacky, yeah.
Okay. You step off. Is anybody
Well,
saying
me-
anything to anybody else in the sending stones, or seeing through
Uh,
Alina's eyes, or?
Yeah,
I
I'll
described
relay
everything you
information.
said. Okay, so Mao tells us about the thing.
I
Do we
also
wanna
may
go through them?
explode the smoke, the gas soon.
Wait, what?
It's a bunch of explosive gas.
Okay, we should go through then, right? You'll just lead up the investigations and stuff then?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get on the thingy, we'll push the button. Who wants to come with me?
Sigh.
Oh, it's Ravash.
For Vash, you Adam.
I was like, I can't roll lower than a 27. Thank you.
Okay. Boom Crash and Zumasu get into the thingy.
What a eloquent way to say it.
Okay, they
Turntable?
touch the
It's a spinning glass door, except it's
Yeah.
not glass, it's stone.
Yeah.
they touch the thing on the far wall, and it rotates counterclockwise. Mao notices that it rotates back the way it came. There is no Boom Crash or Zumasu to be found. Zumasu and Boom Crash, you see a long hallway that is has interspersed like little clouds of gas. There's a grate on the far north wall. There's also a set of doorways on the south end.
I'm gonna tell him what just happened. You tell Mao that. I tell him I don't think we're in the same one. I don't see Elena or Mao.
I don't like
Also,
splitting the party, so get back and
let's-
let's go back.
Roll for initiative.
I figured as much.
Margaret's like, I don't like this. Too
Okay.
late.
Now that
What are you worried about?
the
Well,
thing
Crash
has
is level
rotated a
19.
few times, people in Mao's room are aware of her presence. At least
Okay.
that somebody's there.
Guys, do you want me to, I'm gonna go on the sending stone. It's like, do you guys want me to keep on mashing the button?
I
Kind of.
say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I would
okay.
like to quick cast Disguise Self so I look like one of the vintners I may or may not have just helped kill.
Okay, yeah, you get to go first, so you can totally do that.
Yup, that is what I'm doing.
Nice.
Alright. End of your turn, the Vintner's Hitmen go. They head out to the middle here and go, "Hey, who's that? This is a restricted area. You're not supposed to be here. What business do you have?"
Oh, fuck. I'm just like gonna kind of yawn. Sorry, wrong button. I try to go back.
Okay, make a
Sorry.
deception check. You have advantage thanks to your disguise.
This workplace is very lax security.
Very-
If that works.
So tired. Deception's
Especially
under
with all this shit
charisma.
smell.
Is
I have to make sure I don't hit Elena.
Yeah, you're on top of them, so.
Good job.
Okay, they seem to have at least believed you. Next time we see you, we're gonna kill you.
What? I work here too. What?
There's been too
Sorry.
many spies about. We can't take any chances.
Wait.
It's your only warning. Mal goes in and, I guess, touches the... Well, actually, it would have to be on your turn.
Yeah.
So let's do a little roundabout. Brienne goes after you conveniently. Is Brienne
Brienne
getting
can
on the
press-
thing?
No, I don't think okay.
I don't think
Um,
she would be cocky enough to split up from everybody else.
Yeah, because because I was I'm aware that you guys are split up, and since Boom Crash has expressed don't liking the splitting up, I think she will stay put. I think at least I'm staying put, until you guys are all out.
Okay, so I'm on staying put.
For now, yeah. Oh no! Oh, I'm pressing the button. So if they're on the whatever, they're being rotated.
Okay,
Yeah,
so are
one's
you
pressing
getting
the
onto
button.
the device?
Do I need to get on the device to press it?
I mean, it's 10 feet away.
The button's at like the center core thing, like so you have to like step in and
It
hit
is
the other wall,
placed
kind of.
here on the wall.
Ah, okay. So I have no mage hand or anything like that.
Could
So
you throw a rock or something?
you know what? Okay, okay. Let's change of plans. Brienne and I just gonna both enter. You guys can figure out the button on your own, type of deal.
Okay. But do what you gotta do.
Yeah, just so.
Alright.
All
Rock me,
right.
Amadeus.
Woo!
Okay, it rotates. Clockwise.
You designed this. You can't complain about this.
No, I didn't press the button, so okay, cool.
Reset the
Okay.
darkness because we've done a few illegal moves. There
That's
we
an
go.
illegal drift.
Alright, Cool. Boom Crash. You're back where you started. Amon and Priyan are nowhere to be found. Neither is Mao.
Okay, then we should step off the platform so when they don't get transported along with them.
Also, Amon, you get attacked by the vintners.
Oh yeah,
Hit
because they
them?
were okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
they were waiting for you to disappear, and they saw 2 new people appear that they do not recognize. Hey! So 2 of them are within eyesight, so 2 of them can make a reactionary group attack, which is +2, so that's 18. Does that hit your AC, Amon?
No, it does not.
Okay, they missed. Rats.
Okay.
Now Boom Crash. You can act.
Boom Crash looks at Zoo and says, should we stay on this ride and wait until the party's together again, or try and rescue people?
I'd say push the button.
I from from the thing, I'm like, I'm safe now. I'm not near anybody.
Are you on the
Okay.
thing? Is she on the thing?
Yeah.
She is. She hasn't moved off.
Yeah, we haven't moved off,
We
so
haven't
we're
had a
rotating
turn.
again. Chris, why'd you design this?
Hey, I just made this. You guys did what you wanted with it. Alright, you press the button. You rotate once more.
How comes it pushes us this way and it pushes us that way? I
I
think it
assume Goose
alternates.
was still there, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Goose
is... I don't know what's going on anymore.
I think the thingy alternates is the problem.
Yeah. So I'm getting off here.
I show back up in front of the hitman. I'm like, guys, I can't leave.
There's intruders!
Huh? Where? I take out my blade to go attack the intruders. Where?
Zimasu.
Okay.
Getting
Boom
off
Crash is
as well.
Okay, so Boom Crash is off the thing. I'll call to Amon. Are you safe?
For now, we
Are
were
you
on.
on the thing?
Yes. And then it rotated. What the hell's going on? What are you guys
Should-
doing?
If I push it again, I think I'll rotate it again. So I'm going to get off for now. Okay.
If
that'll
you
be it.
get off, you can't rotate it. That's the thing.
I can mage hand it. But
Okay.
you're still on the thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Just press the button.
I'll mage hand and press the button. Or wait, won't that put you back in harm's way?
Look,
I'm.
they already know we are here, so just get on with it.
Okay, I mage hand and push the button.
Okay, it rotates clockwise again.
God damn it.
Goose can come too. Alright, top of the round. Mao, it's your turn.
Well, I'm fucking stuck here in this tiny little corridor, so I guess I'm getting off and gonna go check out whatever the fuck is near this door.
Okay.
I check in with everyone, like, alright, well, sure, whatever. Whatever you plan on doing. Good
I
luck
think
with
we
it, man.
figured it out.
Alright, if you're gonna stay
Also,
there,
please don't shoot the weird vintner that you may see. It's me.
these guys are gonna rush into the hallway and do a group attacky on Amon.
Maybe it's my turn. Why did I do in the door?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were. I thought you were just staying there.
No, I was gonna open up the door. I'm not gonna stay in here.
Okay, that door is
Okay.
locked.
I'll pick it.
Okay, Thieves' Tools Dexterity.
I got one job. I will do it.
Okay.
Good.
It was a fairly difficult lock, but you were able to disable it. Okay, and also you can open the door as well.
I would like to open the door.
Okay, on the other side is a long, narrow hallway lined with torches. On either side of you, you see robot guards that turn towards you. Attention, you are in a restricted area. Vacate the premises immediately.
I step back here. Does it leave me alone?
They don't seem to be following you.
Alright, cool. I report that back to everybody else.
Okay. Alright. Get on the thingy in the next go.
Right, now it's the hitman's turns. Let's do attack. Is it? Okay, this one's gonna hit him on.
Yes.
There's 4 of them attacking, which means that's gonna be 32 damage. These
Ouch.
guys are high-level minions, And
They
I'm gonna need
Julius
a
Caesar this shit.
I'm gonna need a con save from you, Amon. Okay, you managed to resist their poison. Alright, they're done. It's Prien's turn. What would Prien like to do? Press the button?
Well, no, like, we probably want to fight, right? Because we already knew that we were going into danger. Actually, Priyan, why am I controlling Priyan? Priyan can do whatever she wants.
Well,
Now, what does Priam want to do?
I mean, she's gonna attack and stay alive.
Okay, Priam
I just-
attacks.
I'm just on a different side of the map, so I can't interact.
that's fine. I can click it for you.
Yep, Priam gonna poke.
Would you like
Oh.
to use any of their abilities?
Oh, by the way, all of us, because of the feast, we're immune to poison, so we don't need to roll for poison DC anymore.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Yay.
They have flash
Okay,
powder,
good.
they have a smoke bomb, they have a whip.
What does
Whip is
do?
reach, so
I
that's
would-
pretty good.
Yeah, if anything, it's just gonna be reach. Oh, okay, cool.
They're in melee
Closed.
though, right? Or are they not?
They
Well,
can be.
I
It's be
I am in
squeezing.
front.
So could they use the rip to get around that and just attack normally?
No.
Yeah,
the whip is a special ability for them. It's not an actual attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it closed on me. I would say use whip. You know, if they have to move forward a little bit, that'd be cool, because whip is fun.
Okay. They squeeze into space with them on and use their rapier and their whip in the same turn. Okay. So they have disadvantage,
Pull and
but
stab.
that is that still a hit? Pretty sure it is. Yep, it is. So that's a hit. It's going to do 6 piercing. Then they can do a DC 50. Oh, actually, these are minions, so you don't want to do the whip on them, because it knocks them prone if it hits, so they're going to die if it hits.
Oh, so just attacking them.
So Priyan takes down a minion. It's not enough to kill the minions beyond it. Okay, Priyan is done. Amon.
Alright. I'm gonna step off. And then just do total dead. Oh, okay. Goose got caught up with it. You know what? Let's start attacking the stab for the dead.
Right, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
You doing it two-handed?
Yes. I am putting away my holy symbol and just going ham.
Okay, that's still not enough to kill additional ones, but you do kill one of the minions.
Well, I have flurry of blows. That's what I got. That's what I'm
Nice.
coming to.
You continue down the hallway, waving your staff at the dead.
And then my key, so I can just keep on doing both. Oh, whoa, okay. It did both automatically, so we'll just say I'm doing punch and a punch. Just keep on going forward.
You knocked out all the minions.
Nice.
Yeah, I question build it.
Goose just tells Boom Crash, "Oh, it's done already."
Okay, good to know.
There is a door at the end of this hallway, so since it was guarded, maybe it's worth investigating. Who knows?
Makes sense. Okay.
We'll get
Um,
back onto the thingy in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I gotta tell Priyan to get off the thing so we can all gather here.
That's fine. I can say that she got off.
Yeah,
Just two.
so we'll wait for you.
Okay, we're
keep
gonna
on
finish
pressing.
off this round. Boom Crash, what would you like to do? There's no enemies nearby. Not yet.
Getting back on the ride.
Okay, you get on the ride, or are you holding your action to press the button?
Yeah, for Zuzu.
Zumelsi.
Get on the ride, we push the button.
Okay. Shit. The last time it moved, I think, was clockwise, so it moves counterclockwise.
Yeah, you said clockwise.
Okay, so the trick here is then
Oh, sorry.
we get off.
It moves counterclockwise now, right? Because it moves
Oh, so we
clockwise.
go up.
So you actually go
Yeah.
up.
That's how it works.
Yep. It alternates between clockwise and counterclockwise.
So we want to get off here and turn it again. I pick up Boom Crash, so
you
she's
see
off of it.
a vintner in front of you. It's me! It's me! It's me!
I believe
Hi,
her.
darling.
Mage hand and push the thingy. And we just
Okay.
need to get on next turn.
It rotates once, and you hear footsteps down the hallway. You have been told to vacate the premises. Why have you not vacated the premises? And the soldiers start moving down the hallway.
Yeah,
Now
I
do
forgot.
something. Say something.
I close the door.
Okay, close the door.
I close the door. I'm
Why did
leaving
you close the door?
because they're trying to get us out.
There's a robot over there, it sounded like.
Yeah, there's 2 robots.
Okay,
Okay,
it
yeah.
rotates, and then you guys all gather onto
Hop on.
the thing,
Yup.
and then press it once more. You're all squeezed into one place,
I'm
and
holding Boom Crash up.
Getting real
I
real
have-
personal.
selected
Whee!
something.
I disappeared.
Yeah, you did. You flew off the map because you moved while I was trying to move you, as per usual.
I like autonomy.
I want to
Where's
move through the
Elena?
wall. No, I'm moving you through the wall. I would like to move through the wall. You cannot move through the wall. I'm going to move you through the wall. All right. Did Alina vanish as well? No,
Yeah, I
Alina's
don't know
right
where
there.
she is.
She's right there.
Okay, there's my little butt. Okay.
Little weird tiny snake rabbit bird thing.
All right.
Before we do anything, Zumasu, you're standing on a grate. So is there anything down there first? We should look into that.
Don't go in the water.
I don't know. Do I do an investigation here? Look down it.
I'll say
There's
There's a door.
there's a door opposite the room. We'll get to that. You look down into the grate, and as you are warned that there might be something down there, you start to see a lot of thrashing down below you, and you hear hissing. And
don't
ghouls
stand
start
on the
clashing at the grate. They're like grabbing at you through underneath. And that's just put them here.
Okay.
They're
Sure.
they're beneath the grate, as they are not able to get you guys. But that is currently happening. I think that's where we're
Actually-
gonna have to end it for tonight.
Can we just shoot
Okay.
them dead?
No. Just.
That's a waste of time.
All right.
Oh.
It's been a long session in this blitz, which is proving to be non-stop action for a bit. So let's pick it up next week. Thanks everybody for watching the Dorkvision stream. You can watch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. You can watch the sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. All that out of the way. May you invade sewers with a lot of haste and luck and avoid all the grates that you can. There be beasts. Alright, thanks everybody. See you next time. Good night, and be well.
Good night, and have a good week.
Take care.